Welcome to Plays and Parlays. I am your host, Wesley, along with my co-host, the guru, LT, the man, and my boy, VZ. Man, what's going on with y'all today?
Man. We live here.
Ain't too much, man. It was a good week. It was a good weekend of football, man. This last weekend was good. I can't sit back and act in front too much, man. I mean, last week we was missing you, VZ, man. We ain't know what happened to you. We knew kind of was like, we figured, man, the game has to had you.
We were watching, we were watching.
We was keeping notes on it, keeping tabs on the game.
I was in the session. I was in the studio.
We was hoping that the team y'all might come back. Now, honestly, we really was. I like the Cowboys. I don't like seeing them just, get beat on like that. You know what I mean? I really don't.
Look, it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. It happens. Not everybody can escape.
The Lions can do that. The Lions can do that.
They're one of those teams.
I'm like,
what I thought was gonna be dangerous for us was Jameson Williams, and he proved to be dangerous, and obviously Jahmyr Gibbs, because we still can't stop the run. We got a little bit better, but we still can't stop the run. We're not built to come from behind. We're not.
You think that's what I mean? Because y'all was coming from behind though. Y'all came back really, man. It was just that
we did it against
like when y'all got close.
The Chiefs don't got no weapons. The Chiefs can do nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all got close, they just start score. Y'all start letting them score.
That's what I'm saying. We got close. I have a lot of trust in our offense, especially if everybody's healthy. I have a lot of trust in our offense, even with CD out because he probably will be in concussion protocol this game.
Mm-hmm.
George Pickens is good enough to fill in, and the other guys are good enough. Plus Ferguson, I think we can make it work. Our defense has to schematically get better. We got better players to plug in those holes, but they're still doing the wrong things. So they're because they're better players now, athleticism is making up, you know what I'm saying, for them being in the wrong positions. I think if we can put everybody in the right positions, we got our safeties back, which helps, you know what I'm saying? I feel like our linebackers is better. Overshown makes a huge difference in our linebacking core, a huge difference. Quentin Williams is doing what Quentin Williams does. He's eating up blocks. I think Kenny Clark is gone after the year, but
your team is right now, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna mess with you about the squad right now. I know you like.
Man, it's
right
cool.
Now.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what he say? Hey, they're never coming back, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? It's a horrible thing to have to say about him right now.
We've been in a historically bad position, bro.
I feel bad about him right now.
We ain't gonna never. I feel like we cursed, bro. We ain't gonna never prosper until Jerry Jones dies. He gotta die.
Dang, he gotta die,
bro. I felt like all the bad blood and all the stuff he done stained this franchise. He got to go ahead and put the boot to that bucket and kick it, man. And he got to kick that bucket. Then we might.
I know LT over here is chomping at the bit, to talk about his score. I was surprised. I saw the score. I was like, what is going on? What's up with this game?
That was a good game, and I did not expect it to be a good game. I clicked on it like, oh damn, are they winning? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me watch this.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was watching, right? So I missed the first half of it, and I was like, it makes sense to tank, right, for us at this point. So last week I was like, man, I hope we lose every game, right?
Yeah.
Looking at the stats at the end and watching the eye test on this QB show, I'm very impressed. Very impressed with what he's accomplished so far. Yeah. Very impressed with him, man. And it's, he's so much better than Rattler. It's scary at this point, and he's only played 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much of a difference already. He's already taken ownership of the team. The city already loves him, called my fam down there. Everybody's talking about this dude. So it was about, man, what quarterback are we getting in the draft? Let's tank. Let's get that number 1, number 2, number 3 spot. Now, to me, it's changed completely as far as the mentality.
Was he a first rounder? Was he a first round pick or second?
No, we got him second or third.
Second or third? Yeah, I thought he was third.
Yeah.
But
I think it was third round. But he wasn't supposed to play. I mean, everybody, kind of like you and me and all of us were talking about during the preseason, right? We're like, man, this guy is not good. Like, Saints are in trouble type deal. Their QB room's awful. Well, he's kind of proven everybody wrong at this point, and I think it's because everybody forgot, because I had to go back and watch his film in college. People forgot how agile and how athletic this kid is. He can move around in the pocket. He can buy that extra time. I don't really want him throwing on the run. I want him running more.
This is what winning does right here. You see LT over here. This is what winning does right here. LT didn't like Tyler Shook at all. He was like, this guy is great.
Hey man, he gave us space.
The rebuild is over.
He's the guy.
Saint shook, baby. Let's go.
Hey, listen. Then we got Man's team over here running through everybody.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a fair game, bro.
Crazy, man.
Hey, everybody.
I should have known Shaheed was gonna go off against the Falcons. I should have known he was ready for them, man. Our team looked like 101 Dalmatians right now. We killing them all. Our defense is numero uno.
You better hope Sam Darnold don't turn into Hey Arnold out there.
I think he threw 3 touchdowns this week. Did he throw 3 touchdowns? I was like, 37 points, man. Y'all put up 37, held them to 9. I mean,
and it was 9-9 by the half. I was like, what are we doing right now? I was like, y'all ran through them. Y'all ran through them. That was cold right there. That was a good game, man. But Shaheed is our Percy Harvin right there.
Everybody's team this week has looked well. Look good. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get into mine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start out this week, man. I really want to get going on the week because we get to my team. We know what time it is. We got the big dogs of the division. You feel me? Of the league, I should say. I ain't gonna say the division, but let's go ahead and start.
Big game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm worried about it. I ain't gonna sit back in front. It's a worrisome game for us, man. We got the Buccaneers and we got the Falcons, man. Y'all want to spin the block on this one, man?
Yeah.
Let's spin the block real quick on this, man. What you got, man?
I got the Buccaneers. Mike Evans is back, so I got the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
VZ.
Yeah, I got the Buccaneers. They're getting a lot of people back this week. I think Baker has a good game, kind of a bounce back game. Buccaneers.
LT.
Record doesn't show it. Atlanta is the worst team in the division now. I do think they're going to lose this game pretty poorly. Mike Evans being back is literally all you need to know about this matchup. I think the Bucs win this one pretty easy.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Bucs too, man. I think they got this one as well. Falcons is showing no kind of faith in them right now. They're looking like crap, man. We got the Bengals and we got the Ravens, man. You know what I'm saying? I spin the block. Y'all want to spit at it? What you want to do?
I don't know who's gonna win this one.
The only thing that I'll say about this one is, historically speaking, Lamar Jackson be killing the Bengals. All of his highlights with the spins and the jukes, they all the Bengals, bro. So I feel like this is going to be a good game for him, even though I feel like the Bengals are probably going to score. I feel like this is going to be one of them 38-44 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be one of those.
You think you're going to put them kind of points up on them then? That's what you got to look at.
I think both quarterbacks is going to have, like, Madden numbers. It ain't going to look real. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have video game numbers. Chase going to go crazy. Maybe Zay Flowers goes crazy, or maybe Derrick Henry go crazy, Lamar go crazy, and one of the tight ends end up with 3 touchdown catches and only 15 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's gonna be one of them type of games.
LT.
The loser of this game's out, in my opinion, right?
For sure.
Because they're set up, they're on a losing streak, and I know the Ravens are up 2 games on the Bengals, but the Bengals look like the better team at this point to me, with having their people back a little bit at least. I do think they're actually looking better at this point. Plus, something looks wrong with the Ravens. I can't put my finger on it, but they just don't look.
I don't think
great.
Lamar is healthy.
I don't either. So, something's off. So if I'm going by what I've seen over the last couple of weeks since he's been back, I thought I was going to see a much higher kind of performance level based off of their competition level. It hasn't been there. So for me, I'm going with who I'm going to trust at this point. I trust the quarterback of the Bengals. Okay. If he's healthy, that team's different and they play for that dude. So I like the Bengals in this position. I really do.
Man.
Yeah. I just like Lamar more. Joe Burrow, he's balling with them though. And that's what makes me really think, the Bengals could take it over. But that defense on the Bengals is so terrible. Like,
they've been playing better as of late, though.
So bad.
They was playing good the one game, but this game, I just don't think that they're going to do it again. I think I got the Ravens for this one.
Fair.
Me personally, man, I would love to go for the Ravens right now. I would, because I do feel like they kind of have the better team. But you look at what Joe Burrow has been doing. He's putting up 30-something points. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know if the Ravens can do that right now. I don't know if they're in a situation where that's what they can do at this point in time. Their team is not like set. Last year, you would know they can go and get in there, get in the shootout, and they can pull it out. But they're 6-7, man. That's like, I don't know that Lamar missed a bunch of games, but they were 1-4 or something like that, or 1-3 before he left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know what's up with them this year. Maybe they need to do a revamp. I think they really need to go get some receivers, some real receivers who they can throw the ball to, and kind of like turn the offense into something that's like, because their running game is cool, but dude ain't really he ain't hitting like that. He really not. You know what I'm saying?
He seemed off.
He's soft. He's been running soft like this for a couple years now, man. Like a few years now. He don't want to hit the hole. How is a dude's 270 pounds getting stopped behind line of scrimmage on first and goals? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like literally,
he running like Queen Henry. He running like Queen Henry right now.
You feel me? Now, because that should be touchdown for him. That should be touchdown for him all day. You're huge, bro. You're bigger than
big. Yeah, your lean forward is enough to get the, you know what I'm saying, to get the yard. Like
running like Eric Dickerson, straight up and down and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Quit running straight up and down and run into something.
Put them past
But bring me Henry that puts his hand back into people's faces and shit.
Yeah. Mush him down.
He doesn't try anything anymore.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I don't think that he's really the guy who they think he is. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. Let's go ahead and spin this around one time. Man.
I got the Ravens.
VZ.
I got the Ravens.
LT.
Got the Bengals in a close one.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Bengals as well too, man. Next game, we got this team has been dropping. You know what I mean? They're the defending champions right now, but they've been taking hits lately, bro. We got the Eagles and we got the Las Vegas Raiders, man. Let's go ahead, LT.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. The Raiders got no shot at this game. They could be playing a peewee football team. They're gonna lose at this point. I have zero trust in that team whatsoever. And it's not that I trust the Eagles. That's not the case. It's
but
they're
just
so much better of a team
Yeah.
than the Raiders. It's scary. So I think the Eagles, they have a cupcake schedule coming up, man. They're going to be fine. They're going to make the playoffs. Still going to do crappy there. I don't think they got a shot of going very far, but they're going to win this weekend pretty easy.
Easy.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. They better not even look like this game is hard. They better not even look like this game is hard. They better go ahead and just blow the Raiders out. If this game looks any type of difficult, if they have to overcome any obstacle to win this, it's going to be a very tumultuous offseason for the Eagles.
And they're sitting the Chargers defense, right? I mean, this is so much easier.
You can't do this with the Raiders. You can't even allow. You have to foot on neck. This game need to be over at the halftime. They need to send a message.
No doubt.
Yeah,
they have to send a message with this game. Like, stop playing with us. Remember that we just won a Super Bowl. If they don't do that, I think they're in trouble. Like LT said, I do think they're going to make the playoffs just by default because the division is weak. So I think they can make the playoffs. But even as a wild card, even if they get a bye, which they probably won't. I don't think they're going to do anything in the playoffs. I think whatever game they play first in the playoffs is probably an L.
Man.
But they'll win this week though.
So you guys think a close game to the Raiders means it's worrisome? You guys think?
No, we don't want to hear that right now, man. You know what we know what you're trying to say right now. We know what you're trying to say. I don't think that at all. I think that
they need a statement game. Okay.
They need a statement game, brother.
Like, man, we're not who you guys think we are.
Yeah,
right?
They've been losing a lot. You know what I mean? They lost like 3 or 4 games, not 3 or
I was just clarifying.
Yeah,
I see.
You're trying to catch me. Like, we think. I don't think nothing like that, brother.
I'm just trying to see because it's possible for a close game. It's possible if the Raiders are a bad team. The Eagles cannot accidentally lose this game. Yeah, it's a terrible team.
Damn.
Yeah. But if it's a close game, it's just a close game.
You throw 4 picks against this team, I'm done. I'm done.
If that happens, it's over, bro. It's over. And I don't want to hear no Eagle fans say nothing. You can't say nothing.
And that's after having, like we were saying, his interceptions were so low. Like, he's been taking care of the ball so well.
And it's just done.
It's not in his game. It's not his best interest as a quarterback to throw the ball 40 times. He should be throwing it like 28, maybe 32.
Max.
He should have a good running game.
And that's the part about it, though. Look, he threw 4 interceptions and they barely lost.
Because the team's good. The team is good.
I think we're almost discounting the fact of what that means.
The coordinator sucks, bro. He shouldn't be putting Jalen Hurts in position to throw the ball that many times.
The fact of the matter is, if he threw that many, like I said, he threw that many interceptions, bro. He don't think he even threw a touchdown. The whole game, he's had like 4 interceptions, bro.
Yeah.
Who do you know besides Sam Darnold? He threw 3 of them in one game, I think. I want to give him that. He threw 3 in one game, but he didn't throw 4. No, I think he probably threw a touchdown. Did he throw a touchdown that game? He probably threw a touchdown. He probably did some kind of positive in that game to help his team. This dude threw 4 touchdowns, bro, and he threw 4.
Why is that though?
Herbert only had 131 yards on the Chargers. It's not like they played great either.
That's what I'm saying. You know why that is? The same reason that that dude that you said that he threw all this, Sam Darnold. The same reason why he won. His defense is great.
Yeah,
he has a good defense and he has a good team. The difference is Sam Darnold was just making mistakes. It wasn't his offense. This offense is schematically is horrible. All of these horses you got out here, and you got AJ Brown running slants and goals. That's it.
You know,
no complexity, no nothing.
I'm glad he brought this up on the offensive play calling because it's like each play is designed for one player type of scenario. They don't have options.
No options. It's just like, oh, that first read failed, or this play is fucked.
Like you can see
it's messed up.
It's real deal though. What's up, Sean? You know what I'm saying? Sean tapping in was he said, we doing good. We doing good. We over here talking football. You know, man. You over here running through everybody's team. We're gonna definitely get to y'all's team momentarily. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely.
Only one team matters.
That is the Broncos. We're gonna be real around here. You know what I'm saying? We know who the top dogs is around here. We go this year, this us, but we go go ahead and keep on pushing, man. You know what I mean? I'm definitely, like I say, I'm definitely going with the Eagles myself too. I think we all know, you know what I mean, what this is. We're gonna go ahead and push on to the next one. This is actually. I don't want to spend a block on this game because the game's not a bad. I think one of the teams is, I think one of the teams on here is definitely one team's entertaining, the other team's competitive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the Texans and the Cardinals. Man.
I really like both these teams right now. Even though the Cardinals, you know, they're not going to be good this year. They might not even be good next year, but the team is so young and full of potential, and their games aren't usually bad games. Even though they got dogged by the Rams, which is, you know, it's not that bad to say, but the Cardinals look like a good team. You know, all they need to do is just basically have Brissett start for them for a little while until they could replace him with a real starter.
He won no game. I think he won only one game or something. I think he's like 1-8 or something.
He's fun as hell to watch.
For the development of McBride and Harrison Jr., they need somebody that's going to get them the ball.
That's going to throw the ball.
Just to get them.
Kyler Murray scrambling around, getting 6 yards scrambling.
You know, maybe with a running game. They got the running game coming back next year too. They got the running back Connor or whatever.
Connor and Trey Benson was supposed to come back, but they kept him on IR, so he's done for the
Connor's a monster.
Harrison's confidence.
Connor's a monster. His play style is keeps him
you.
Yeah, you said Harrison. You said Harrison's confidence. What did you say?
Yeah, his confidence was just like, you know, it was so low, you know, until Brissett got there, and then it's just now he's able to just, you know, he could play fun. You know, even though he's losing, he's looking like he's having more fun out there. You know, yeah. So like, I really like the Cardinals for the future. They look like a good team. The Texans, though, right now they look like a dangerous piece in the AFC right now. They got like the best defense in the NFL. All they need is for CJ Stroud to really
lock in.
Yeah, if he can look like his rookie self again, that team is monstrous. That defense is relentless.
We'll just say anything these days, won't we? Everybody got the best something in the league. Man, let's go ahead and go to UVZ, man. Listen to this, man. This is crazy, man. This is this right here, man. It's crazy.
The Cardinals are a fun team.
Yeah.
The Texans are, like you said, are a contending team. They're going to compete with you. You can't just easily roll over on the Texans. You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to scheme. You're gonna have to get it out the mud. They're not gonna give you nothing. Their defense is looking like one of, if not the best defense in the league, statistically and with the eye test. You know what I'm saying? Like they look really good, man. Like they got
great pass rush.
They match up everywhere. You know what I mean? They got a great pass rush. They got decent. They got a good safety. You know, good pair of young corners at that. Stingley just got paid. Like there's a lot of things to like about that about the Texas team on defense. Offensively, I do think that CJ Stroud he didn't got out of the little sophomore slump that he had, and he's playing better. He still hasn't played to the level that he did at the rookie year, but I think that's just because people got tape on him now. But his receivers and his weapons are getting more healthy. They're doing good. I think if he's probably going to get Tank Dell hurt himself again for the season, didn't he? So it's like if he can come back, he's a deep threat. Nico Collins, you drafted well with the rookies this year. You got a big body rookie. I forget the dude was from like Iowa State or something like that, but he's good receiver. they need a running back, which why having them miss Joe Mixon this season hurts so much, because he would have balanced out their offense and he would have probably won them a lot of games just by getting carries in the fourth quarter. I think that they're going to beat the Texans. I mean, the Cardinals. The Cardinals will make it interesting, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Probably in the first half, and they're going to put up some numbers, but the Texans got this.
LT.
9.5 point spread is crazy.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that's nuts at this point. And the reason being is because of Brissett to me.
Yeah, he's going
way more active. They're going to score points. I know this is a great defense. They're fantastic. But Houston's not going to score a crap ton either. So, I don't trust their offense to do that. So, I like the spread going with the Cardinals. And honestly, this feels like a trap game to me for the Texans. They have to win this. And by I mean have to. They're a game back in their division right now. They're tied with the Colts for record. And they're playing basically the same type of team the Jags are playing this week in the Jets. So this is a must-win to stay near the top to where that next game is going to matter for that, right? So I do think they win this, but it's very possible for Arizona to sneak in there and kind of take this because they might be looking to the future to me. Plus, like I said, I do not trust the offense to score a lot of points. So if something happens, a Brissett goes off because he has that ability to throw for 400 yards if he wants to. Let's be very honest. He really does. I don't know how he does it because I don't even think he's that great, but he just has that ability to show up and be a highlight reel for you one weekend out of the year. If he does that here, they're going to win this game, but because they can't score. I just don't see them scoring more than 21 points.
I'm kind of happy you said that, right there, because it kind of set me up perfectly for what I was going to say next. I honestly feel like this is a good game for the Texans, man, for their defense. When you got a guy you know is going to drop back 40-something times a game, you're like, man, okay, you got two of the top sack leaders in the NFL on your team. You got and you're talking like they got a good defense. Everyone on here is talking about the world best defense, second best defense, whatever y'all want to call them. You know what I mean? But so you're putting. So we know they can't run the ball. You know what I mean. We know that they can't run the ball.
Minimum.
When it comes to the Cardinals, you can't run the ball. So you're going to have to throw the ball. So that's just going to get everybody. Like they say, put their ears back and just kind of get to the and get to the ball. I think that this is a better game for them than what most people are giving credit for because we all know that Arizona is going to throw the ball. I mean, dude threw the ball 50-something times. What was it? 50-something times the other game. I think. He's definitely going to come out.
It all comes down to Brissett. It really does.
Yeah. If he gets, he's such a pro. He'll probably know how to get the ball out of his hands fast enough. However, if they can hold, I mean, if you can like D up those wide receivers just for a little bit, give your front line opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. I think Texas beat them pretty handily only because you're looking at all offense versus a good defense and some offense. Defense, you know what I mean? I think defense is going to run through them. I think they're going to put together a great plan. They're going to get some good a good pass rush on the quarterback, and it's going to make them uncomfortable in that pocket. And I think that's going to be where everything kind of comes together for the Texans at. But let's go ahead and spin the block on this one. LT.
I want Arizona to win for just the pure anarchy of it, but it's just not going to happen.
That's where you at now, huh? Anarchy, huh? This is your team to win a couple games. You want y'all been winning though, man. VZ.
I got the Texans winning this one.
Man.
Yeah, I got the Texans with this too. I was never gonna pick the Cardinals, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely riding with the Texans on this one too, man.
Cardinals are 0 what are they? 0-13 with your picks this year? 0-13. That's good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try not to ever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong though. I actually like the Cardinals. I mean, they just don't win for some reason. They just don't win. I don't know what the problem is with that team. But
that's why I think the spread's crazy though, because they don't lose by a lot. They really don't.
We were talking about this earlier. You guys think they're gonna stick with Brissett?
Yeah.
Just until they find something.
For 1 year, you have to.
I wouldn't draft.
They'll probably draft somebody in the maybe in the later rounds to see if he develops. Maybe what I'm saying, just to see if he'll hit, and then him playing under a pro like Brissett. But you can't put that. What I'm saying is you can pay significantly less money for him instead of having Kyler Murray out and not getting a fraction of the production.
I think Kyler Murray was actually winning games at the beginning of this year, though. Before he got hurt, I think they were actually winning some games. I think if I go back and look, he'd actually won like a couple of his first games. They had like either 2-3 or 3-2 or something like that. You know what I mean? And this dude's like 1-8. Don't get me wrong. I like Brissett. He puts the beat. He goes out there and spins the beat spinner.
Makes it entertaining.
You know what I'm saying? He does, absolutely. But you're not winning. I got to be able to. Just because you're throwing the ball well. When are you throwing the ball well? After we getting beat real bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are you picking up all these yards? I'm not trying to say that he's not good. I like Brissett. I love a quarterback can go out there and actually put the ball in the air and make it happen. And I don't like Kyler Murray. I don't think they should go back to him at all. But you have to look at it from a perspective of this dude ain't winning.
It's funny that you say that, though, because they've held the lead a lot this year. Like, they've held the leads going into the fourth quarter a lot, as a matter of fact. And these other teams, like Daniel Jones came back 14 points in the fourth quarter to beat them. Another team came back 16 points in the fourth quarter to beat them. Like, this is easily a team that could have 8 wins right now, in my opinion. They are good. Their record just doesn't show it. That's why I'm saying, like, I just don't think 9.5 points is crazy. I'm still baffled by that. Yeah. I really am baffled by that.
Crazy. Let's go ahead and move on to this next one. We got the Chiefs and we got the Chargers, man. I actually think this is a good game, even though they've been getting beat up on. And my bro said, I don't know what that means. That you don't envelope.
You don't fold.
He's trying to say develop.
Okay. I got you.
He must.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I think you know what I'm saying. You say don't fold, okay. That might be it too, though. You know what I'm saying? It might be it right there too. We might be in the same place I was just in a minute ago with him. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one right here, man. We got the Chiefs and we got the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? This is we could spin it, but I don't want to. I think we got this is a decent game right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and start with you, VZ.
All right. So divisional game. These two teams always play each other well. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the caveats in it. Herbert's not 100% healthy. Chiefs is on the ropes, looking like they're washed. This is one of those games where I think that this is one of those Superman games from Patrick Mahomes, where he kind of reminds people like, hey, I'm still Patrick Mahomes. We've been having a bad, little go at it or whatever. But I think this is one of those games like what we called earlier with Aaron Rodgers and against the Colts. This is one of those games where he because he don't got to summon it up. It's there on the surface for him. I think that this game is just going to be a game where everything is clicking for the Chiefs because they need it to be. They have to have it. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you put great players up against the wall like that, it brings something out of them and they get it done. They make it work. I don't have no reason to believe that Mahomes can't do that, particularly with Herbert being hurt. His hand is broken and he got like a broken hand. I think that's going to be a lot to overcome. I like the Chiefs defense. They usually are in games. It's just offensively they haven't been able to put up any points right now, which has them on the field a lot longer. So, they give up a little bit more, a touchdown here or a field goal there. But I think that this is one of those games where we see an effort, probably at least 300-yard game from Mahomes and probably 2-3 touchdowns. I think the Chiefs win this one in a close one, but their offense makes a statement.
LT.
So I'm going to go the opposite route a little bit. Not crazily. I do agree with you on a lot of your points that you made, VZ. Look, Chargers are going away from home. They're 3-2 on the road, and they got a banged up quarterback right now who took a lot more hits Monday night too. He actually put the team on his back, in my opinion, at the end and kind of really ran away with it until the defense stepped up at the end and made the interception. Look, they just beat one of the best teams, defenders, right? So that means something to me and how they beat them too. I know that what's his name, Hurts, played trash. I get that. He played terrible against them. 4 interceptions, all that. They did what they had to do to win that game at the end, though, and they really pulled it out, right? So I do think that the Chargers are going to win this game because that quarterback earned a lot of respect, and they're going to play for him till they die at this point in time. That does something to a team mentality-wise. I'm just telling you, as soon as a quarterback does that, he takes it over. He takes over the team more than the coach does at that point. They will do whatever you say. If you prove to them that you're willing to die for them, they're willing to die for you. So I do think they're going to come out with a little stone on their shoulder and really kind of put them away. Plus the Chiefs, they're reeling right now, man. They're 6-7. They're 5-2 at home. That's where you don't want to play them, right? But they just look trash at home too. So I don't think they're going to score a lot of points in this game. The Chargers defense played extremely well against the Eagles, who I know they're trash on offense really compared to other teams, but they've looked okay to me. And the Chiefs right now are reeling. I don't like the way they're playing. Special teams, defense, I know is carrying them in a lot of these games to make it a little bit closer, but the offense is not going to score a lot of points right now. And I don't know what it is about that. I don't know what it is that they just can't finish drives at this point. They kind of have the same problems that the Steelers do, which is baffling. But I'm going to choose Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the Eagles, when they did play the Chargers, they didn't have Jalen Carter playing. I don't think they had Jalen Carter, and he
didn't play. He was out that game.
Yeah, he's almost the entire defense basically. Like they do have a good defense, but without
he's
him,
the starter of it at the front.
Yeah, it's way different team without him.
Yeah.
So I think that was a big piece. The Chiefs team, they look ugly. They look messy. The team's gonna have a lot of rebuilding to do within itself already. There's gonna be some retirements happening.
For sure.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
I think the Chargers, they really should just have. They don't even need Justin Herbert to really play this game because Chiefs aren't they're not even really. They could take a loss right now and still make the playoffs. The Chargers team, I just don't like Justin Herbert. I don't like him right now. Like the way he's been playing this year. So if you watch it and everything, I just don't like the way he's been playing. The Chiefs, I like the way their receivers have been going. I like all their little receivers. I like their team a lot more going into this week, even though they lost, and even though the Chargers won. I just don't like the way.
Do you see this being like an ugly type game on both sides though, man? As far as like low scoring type deal, like 19-17,
like a lot of field goals.
Yeah.
I see a lot of field goals. I think this game is going to be ugly.
You hear him over here? Hey, bro said I got 20 on the Chargers if it's legal. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like this, man. I feel like right now the Chiefs have like mailed it in, man. They're done. You know what I mean? I think that Travis Kelce is finished. He knows he can't. His body is not the same. His mind, I think, is more importantly not in the game. They gave him $20 million for one commercial. He's like, man, what am I doing here? Letting these cats hit on me, run all over me. You know what I'm saying? Knock my knees into the ground. I'll be out here walking around.
Podcast and a superstar fiance.
Yeah, he's like, she got $1 billion and she's showing him how to get it. But they just gave him a $20 million commercial. He's bought already. Travis is going to do whatever they tell him to do from here on out. He hates his life. That's why he's acting like this, because he hated what he had to do. He hated the deal he took. But he took the deal.
Give up, yeah.
He took the deal. I would have took the deal. You know what I mean? How much? Okay. You know what I mean? I'm taking the deal. You feel me? But I'm definitely feeling like right now that the Chargers are on the road. They already beat them. They already feel like they can beat you. They're coming off of a big win from the ladder. They beat the Super Bowl champs. Why can't I beat you? You know what I mean? I think they're coming in. You know what I mean? On a totally different level. I don't see that there's another level for the Chiefs right now. I don't think they have that next. That next leg up that they can pull up anymore. And I thought their wide receiver almost got knocked out.
You see him?
Did you see him?
What I'm talking about? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this looked like he was finished. He was a dead body. So you want to see a dead body? That's what he looked like right there. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to run across the middle no more. He's done. He's like this. You know what, man? We 6-7. We're not going to the playoffs. It doesn't matter anymore. They're done. You know what I mean? So I just don't see them having. Patrick Mahomes could show up, but the rest of the team they've already packed in. I feel like they've given up. There's no way you're 6-7. Go ahead.
They're a 5.5 point favorite, by the way.
I mean, you know what I'm going to do? Bet against them. Bet against those guys. I just don't feel like they got it no more. I think they're done. I think that the league is not cheating for you no more. Allegedly, I'm just joking. I'm just talking. But the league's not giving you that same, and it's just, you know what I mean? And everybody's exposing you for who you are right now. You're no longer the Chiefs of old. You're who this is right now, and you're not very good, man. And that's all it is to it. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one. You feel me? Let's go ahead and spin the block on this right here, man.
I got the Chiefs for this one.
Easy.
I got the Chiefs, man.
LT.
Hard to go against them at Arrowhead, man, but I think at this point you got to go Chargers.
Oof. 2-2. 2-2 on this one. Let's go to the next one right here, man. We're gonna start off with you, LT. We got the Patriots and we got the Bills. This is a big matchup right here. This is
game of the week.
Yeah,
looking like it. Or except for you got the Broncos, so I can't knock it. You got a pretty big game this week. Go ahead, though.
It's hard to go against Allen, right? At certain points, and especially normally when he plays against the Patriots during his career, right? But they got Drake May playing just lights out this season. Okay, you're talking 3,400 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Dude's balling. All right, so I trust him at this point. He's done it long enough right now to where it's, hey, this is sustainable at this point. This is becoming a trend, right? Seeing him play well, not just average.
Bro called him overrated.
He's definitely
not overrated, man. He's called him overrated.
Drake May is balling.
To me, he's underrated at this point because people aren't talking about him like they're talking about some of these other QBs in the league at this point. This season, not totality, but this season, he's not even really mentioned much.
You heard what Cam said about him. You heard what Cam was talking about him. He was like, man, he ain't really played nobody. He's like, man, y'all haven't really played nobody. Well, had a cookie cutter schedule.
It's called the NFL, though. It's National Football League. You're talking about professional football players that he's playing against every single week. Plus, it's not like he's playing the Raiders 13 times. You know, they've beaten some really, really good teams too.
Let me say this. Throw this at you, just so we can make it. They beat Buffalo. I mean, okay, they played the Raiders, Miami, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Buffalo, New Orleans, Tennessee, Cleveland, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, Jets, Cincinnati, and the Giants. They haven't really played anybody. They beat 100% real.
Who teams they lost to?
The Raiders and Pittsburgh. They lost the first game of the season. I mean, you can look at that as
first game of the season. They lost first game to the Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And that makes total sense too.
Yeah, that's an aberration.
Real game there.
But they have not played anybody, man. Some of these teams that sound good, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, sounds good, but they're not good this year.
At the time that they played them. Right.
They played them 11-9. That was like not too long ago. The Tampa Bay has been kind of it was a close game, 28-23. Can't knock it, you know what I mean? But the schedule is very, very soft. And I don't mean to cut you off, LT. Go ahead.
Well, the Bills defense, just where I was going with this was the Bills defense. How are they going to look against May and that offense who is gelling extremely well at this point? Right, they're gelling fantastic. So I trust the Patriots at this point. Look, they're 11-2. They're 5-2 at home. Foxborough is an extremely difficult place to play. Those fans are insane, absolutely insane. So I think this place is going to be bumping for this game. It's going to be very, very hard to beat them this week. I don't like the Bills' chances here.
Okay. VZ.
I think that the Patriots beat the Bills the last time. And they ain't just beat them. They waxed
Dennis, what's up? Go ahead.
They waxed them, and they did it in Buffalo. So whatever plan that came with that to go into their house and beat them, it's just going to be more strongly reinforced playing in Foxborough with that crowd behind him. You got a young quarterback who's feeling themselves, got some confidence. His crowd is behind him and yelling. I'm telling you, I think this is going to be a statement game for the Patriots and Drake May. I trust Mike Vrabel over I do McDermott. McDermott has made plenty of blunders with that roster. They should have at least been to one Super Bowl by now. I'm not saying that I trust Vrabel to get to a Super Bowl, but just from what I'm seeing and how he's handling a young quarterback and how he built the team around, he's got better weapons. I think that his offensive weapons are better than Josh Allen's as far as his receivers. Now, Josh Allen is, in my opinion, a better quarterback, but you put a lot of stuff around a young dude who's pretty good. Then he starts getting confidence. He's got a city that believes in him, a coach that believes in him. I think they blow him out again. I think this is one of those like 32-10, wow. 32. I don't think that the Bills is going to show up like we expect them to show up from week to week. I think this is one of those games where they drop a dud and the offense can't get going because they don't have a big name number one receiver. James Cook might start looking good, but if you get too far behind, his game script is going, it's going to push him out the game as far as take away his carries. I think this is one of those games that the Patriots win in the statement.
Man.
Nah, I think Josh Allen's looking locked in right now. his last game was he had like 4 or 5 touchdowns. Against a shootout against Burrow is a shootout that not many.
That's a real shootout.
Not many quarterbacks are going to win that one. That Josh Allen's locked in. James Cook's looking amazing this year.
1,300 yards.
Yeah, like he's passing up on Jonathan Taylor.
Question: They can't keep doing this though, right? Because I mean, you're talking about a 12-point comeback with less than 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter in this past week in a shootout, and then they've done it 3 more times over the season. Man, if they keep doing that, that's just not sustainable.
It's definitely not. But I don't think the Patriots are really
the Bengals. The
Bengals is a motherfucking offense.
The defense is trash. Yeah,
I don't think the Patriots really are going to keep juicing everything up right now. Like I think they had a bye week last week, and then before that they played a trash team. They haven't really even played a good team in a while. They might be easing off on the brakes. I feel like
got a lot of practice.
This is their one game where it's going to be just against a hitter. And I think Josh Allen, he needs to win this game too. He needed to close the gap between them. This is a very important game for the Bills, more important than for the Patriots.
For sure.
If they win this, it's over, right? I think as far as the division.
Yeah, so like the Bills
put
need
some
to
3 games out.
So I think Josh Allen, he's gonna stay locked in, and he's got to go crazy one more time.
Well, I mean, this game it's gonna be a really good game. This is probably one of the biggest games of the week, of course, easily by far. It's gonna really show us where the Patriots are at this point in time. When you look at the teams, man, the Patriots don't really have a running game. That's what their running game is not that good. You know what I mean? So that's something that can be exposed. I mean,
I like the rookie that they got from Ohio State. I really like him.
I mean, definitely. But I'm like, without a running game, because you got this dude, he got 1,300 yards. He's pretty much averaging 100 yards a game right now.
Yeah.
Dude is. You know what I mean? Like, that's a cold. People don't do that for real. People don't understand how hard that truly is. I mean, you're going to probably put up 1,700 this year. It's a good chance. And you got a big gun like, you know what I mean? Like Josh Allen. I don't know, man. I don't know if Drake, man, and then beat them right here at this instance, man, I'd almost have to. I couldn't really say they're the best team in the AFC, but
it's the conversation.
Yeah, you got to really, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at that for what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, can't look that in the mouth and be like, hey, they're not this, because they are at that point in time. At that point in time, they are who they say they are. So I'm definitely, me personally, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen and the Bills, man. But let's go ahead and spin the block on this one and kind of see what we come back up with. LT.
Give me the Patriots.
Beezy.
I got the young kid willing and Dylan, so give me Drake May and the Patriots.
Man.
I got Josh Allen with this one. Give me the Bills.
Okay. So
a lot of 2-2s, fellas.
Yeah,
a lot of 2-2s. I like this.
Lit. Straight down.
It's looking like it
a lot
right
of good
now,
games this week. A lot of good games this weekend. That's the first time we've had that in a minute.
For real.
My dad got a gambling addiction.
He got
a gambling addiction.
Hey man, so I mean, what do y'all really think right now about Josh Allen? I mean, do y'all think that or even Drake, man, do y'all really think that he can actually come out and win MVP right now? You think he's in a position to do something like that?
If he continues to put up these numbers and they only lose 2-3 games, he'll be in the consideration. I don't know if he'll win just because voters. Yeah, he'll be top 3 for sure, but voters is probably going to give it to a more seasoned player unless he blows you away with numbers. Then you kind of got to give it to him, kind of like when Mahomes first started and he won. It was like, he just blew everybody away. If he's in the pack, they're going to probably give it to the more experienced player, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Do y'all think there's going to be Stafford or something like that?
I think it's going to be very hard to take it from Stafford at this point.
Yeah,
just because 35-4 is insane. That's insane. I mean, you're talking about he's on pace for what, 46, 47?
Yeah. And probably like 6 picks. Yeah,
that's unreal. Like that's unreal.
6 picks right now. That's how we're feeling.
I like the guy, man. I think he's set himself up this season to win it at this point. As long as they even make the playoffs, which they clearly are.
Yeah.
If they get a first, I think he wins hands down at this point.
He brought Devontae Adams' career back.
Yeah, I think he's got it down at this point.
Drake May, I think he's doing his thing too right now. I mean, it's hard for me to go against him, but I'm gonna be honest. At this point in time, I think that Josh Allen has turned on that next. You know what I mean? He's kind of clicked it on. He's had some shootouts, man. He's putting up, like, I know they're putting about 30-something points a game. The last few games, and he put up about 30 points. I know he put it up against the Bengals. They just had to do it again. Can Drake May do that? I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't see him as being that kind of player. We're gonna find out though.
Man, I think the high school player over here at Kitsap could score 30 on that defense, man.
Against the Bills?
They're bad, man. That defense is bad.
Really? I mean, well, they got an offense that can kind of complement them and keep them in position to be able to keep it pushing, man.
Keep in striking distance.
We're gonna go ahead and spin the block on this next game. He said Josh Allen is overrated. I mean, you know what I mean? Josh Allen got 10 interceptions, only 22 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
You never know what guy's showing up. That's the thing about Josh Allen. He's either going to be a superstar or he's going to be a dud that game. There really is no in between.
Not below.
You know,
Drake and Josh.
So should he be considered an elite quarterback at that point in time then? Because should he be in that conversation that we put him in? People talk about, they would have reverence for Josh Allen. When they talk about Josh Allen, they talk about him.
That MVP that he won puts him in. You have to talk about
you have to. You have to.
All right, let's hit the next game, man. What'd you say?
I don't even count that as a real MVP.
Woo. Lamar should have definitely won it for sure.
Lamar should have won that one.
He should have won.
He definitely should have won that one. I thought so too. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go hit the next game. We're gonna spin the block on this one, man. This is the Jags. I mean, the Jags are not a bad team, though.
Nah, ain't nobody trying to talk about Trevor Lawrence. Ain't nobody trying to talk about Sunshine.
Let's talk about 9-4, 9-4, 5.
They're good. I'm a LT. We're gonna go ahead and start off with you.
Look, listen, man. Let me
Jaguar
talk about
Jets
for a minute. All right, let me talk about Sunshine. Okay.
Go ahead, talk about Sunshine.
2,880 yards, 18 touchdowns, 11 picks. He is not great by any means. I'm not saying that, but honestly, over the last couple weeks, you can see what this team's supposed to look like. All right, as far as totality, right? They're playing really good complementary football at this point to me. Offensively, defensively, everything looks normal at this point. Not bad, not great. They just look normal, which I think is a good football team at this point in the season. And their record pretty much states that, right? They're 9-4, 5-2 at home. They're playing the Jets, who is absolute garbage. They're gonna win this game. Plus, they kind of have to. Like I said, you have a team right on your heels coming at you in the Texans. So this is a must-win game for them too, playing a crap team. So if one of these teams messes up this week, the other team's gonna win the division, in my opinion. So I think this is a must-win game for them. So they're gonna win pretty easily. 13.5-point spread. I think they should win by 20. To be very honest, 20 points.
Man,
that'd be nuts if the Jaguars lost. I got that.
Possible, bro.
It's possible. It would just be insane. They'd be giving up because they're so close with the Texans right now. The Texans are finding out what type of team they are. Yeah, they're creating a culture in the Texans right now. So it's like if you lose, that's a big loss. So. Yeah.
Especially for this team.
Yeah,
gimme. This is a gimme right here.
Yeah,
should be.
That's what I'm saying. If one of these teams loses this game, you lose to a crap team that does something to your psyche going forward, man. Like, hey, we're not as good
and
as
everybody else is against you. Everybody else will be looking at you like, lunch meat around here, man. VZ.
Man, I don't know why we're talking about this, bro. The Jaguars, the Jaguars about to beat the brakes off these fools. The Jets ain't got nothing.
Nope.
They can't do nothing.
They might not throw for 50 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Breece Hall is ineffective if you're down by 20 because he can't catch screen passes all the time. You know what I'm saying? He can't run the ball. So, I mean.
First quarter's going to be great.
By default, Sunshine going to shine a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't. If he lose this game, trade him, cut him, get him out of there.
Yeah.
I go.
I'm going to go with the Jags too, man. This is it should be an easy decision, but I don't even know how they win. Sometimes I'm like, how do y'all win? Throw for like 160 yards again? What's going on? They got a good defense. I was hoping one of y'all like they got the you know what I mean?
No, their defense is good. They got a bunch.
I think they're normal. They just look normal. Like
they got man. Somebody paying for this, man. Somebody got parlays on them, man. And somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody striking on them. Like, you feel me? I don't see it. I'm like, man, this is crazy. But let's go ahead.
They're a first round playoff team. That's just how it is.
Pretty much. That's how I see it too. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like whipping boy, pretty much. Just come in here and get beat up on. But the next game, man, we're gonna go ahead and spin it real quick on this one. We're gonna start with you, man. We got the Giants and we got the Commanders, man.
Yeah, this is a terrible game.
Horrible.
Yeah, I'd say the Giants. Is the quarterback playing?
Dart.
Yeah, is he
I don't know. Did he get hit up? Let me see. I'll let you know. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna sit back and act like I know, man.
Terrible. They could play freaking Wildcat this whole game and win this game. All right.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah, I got the Giants.
Yeah, Dart's playing, man. They got Jackson Dart out there. You know what I mean? They even got their little receivers and everything, too. I just don't, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You feel me? But let's go. Who you got? You said you got who?
I got the Giants.
Beezy.
I got the Giants, man. This ain't.
You know I'm saying, hey, yeah, Dennis. Hey, come on the Webb's Network Media page on Facebook so we can check your comments out. We'd love to see him. We know Dennis is a huge Chargers fan.
Yeah,
he'll play about their Chargers, man. I mean, I don't know how anybody could. It's hard to be a Chargers fan, but
he would have loved our conversation. I hope he heard it.
He probably was watching it.
He commented. I saw one of his comments come up earlier. I'm saying, but I don't, he might have switched over to mine. But yeah, man, I don't know how anybody could love the Chargers for that long because they were sorry for a long time. But you know what I mean? They're better now, though. I can't say nothing bad about y'all right now. You got a very, very good team, man. But go ahead, though. Who was on VZ?
Look, I don't know why we even talking about this game. I got the Giants in this. I would have loved to see Jameis play. You know what I'm saying? And just light him up. But I don't. The Commanders is, to me, one of the most disappointing teams this season, especially with the hype that they were coming off of.
I told y'all that magic runs out, man. You can't win that many fourth quarter comebacks.
One of the most disappointing teams this season, and it was set up for them to be disappointing. But yeah, I think that the Giants is going to win this game hands down.
LT.
Oh, Giants. Yeah, pass.
Hey, no, you definitely are. You did call this one out though with the Commanders. I thought young dude. I thought he had it going, but I think that at the end of the day, sometimes re-signing that.
Oh, he's great.
We can't take that away from him.
Just isn't.
It's just not enough, bro.
Sometimes re-signing that wide receiver for all that money, they probably should have broke that up and got them some younger players somewhere in there. Some, you know what I mean, and then let him go ahead and just jail with some younger guys. But I pushed for him to re-sign the guy too. I can't say I wasn't saying to re-sign him because it seemed like that system worked last year. Right. This year, he got hurt a lot. He did. But at the same time, at the end of the day, y'all 3-10 right now. 3-10. It's crazy. You know what I mean? To go from where you've gone to there, it speaks volumes.
They could have easily been that last year too. Don't get it twisted. They had like 9 fourth quarter comebacks.
Yeah,
like that. Very easy for them to be that bad last year. He is great. It's just
a kind of
a
flip. It could have been just the slightest little
this year
thing,
was just the other side of the coin. That's all.
Yep.
So we got this next game right here, man. We're gonna go ahead and start off with you, LT, on this one right here. We got the Bears and we got the Browns. What you got, man?
Well,
I know your boy Dylan Gabriel ain't playing right now
with the Browns.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just terrible. You know, some people watch that draft. I don't know what they were talking about.
I'm just messing with you.
I do like the Bears in this one. I'm not look. This should be a very low scoring game, in my opinion. I don't see a lot of points being scored in this one. Shador is going to put points up. I do feel that, but Kale's going to make a play when he needs to at this point, and he's going to do it with his legs. I have a feeling in this game. The reason I say that is something that you were alluding to before this game started, or before this whole live stream started, guys, with Garrett opening up holes and everything whenever he's rushing, right? You're going after a record, you're going after a stat at this point, and a lot of players on the defense and offense are doing this on this team. Whenever you get out of playoff contention, it becomes about me, not team. So I do think that's going to open up a lot of lanes, so he's going to step up into the pocket and be able to kind of create space that way. He's going to make a big play with his feet at the end of this game to win it.
Okay. VZ.
I think Shador is going to win this game.
Ooh, nice.
I think he's going to probably throw for at least 260, 280. He'll probably have a pick or two, and they'll be learning, moments. And I think that they're going to scheme well on the defense, but he likes to push the ball down the field, so he's going to get his numbers. I do think that, those corners, Jalen Johnson, they might get a pick or two on him. But to me, the biggest difference is for the opposite reason, but the same thing that you pointed out. I think Myles Garrett is going to be super impactful in this game for the simple fact that Caleb Williams loves to play hero ball, and he holds on to the ball too long. And you cannot hold on to the ball too long with big-ass Myles Garrett chasing you because he's going to get you. and especially motivated. I'm trying to get this sack record, Myles Garrett. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the dude that I want. I don't think this is going to bode well for the Bears offense.
And this is in Chicago now.
I mean, it's in Chicago. Cleveland is, the climate is not a thing in this. I do think the Bears fans will be into it, but the stuff that can stop, that can kill the crowd momentum is 10-yard sacks. You know what I'm saying? Or is pressures and dudes scrambling and having to throw it out of bounds, and now it's 3rd and 10. I think that it's going to be a lot of air sucked out, and I think that while their defense is going to be good as well, they don't have a pass rusher that can harass Shedeur like that. And I think that Shedeur is playing with a lot of confidence right now, and I think he's understanding NFL talent and schemes and defense a little bit better. And I think like I said, I think he's going to make some mistakes in this game. But I just think that Caleb Williams is probably going to play them out of this game, trying to do too much on certain. It'll be close, and I think he's going to end up getting like sacked on a 4th down that they need to convert, and then Cleveland ends up winning by like 6 or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to be something like that. But I do think that this is going to be a very pivotal game for Shedeur going forward. I got the Browns.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think the Browns are going to do as well as you think. The Bears team, their linebackers are mostly back. They got like 3
healthy at the right time.
Yeah, they got like 3 of the top 5 interception leaders right now. Their team is, that's good. That's a tough team. That's a tough defense to go against with Shedeur. Especially when you couldn't really do too much against. I forgot what team he went against before this. The Titans.
Niners.
Yeah, like this is a better defense than that team. And
that's true.
Yeah, like he's gonna have to go through a lot with the.
You don't think the Titans' defense was decent though? Like, you don't think their defense is? I feel like defensively they're all right. It's just they offensively they can't really do.
The
Titans.
The Titans defense did do good. Yeah. I mean, they did okay, but like, it's the Titans though. Like the Bears are a much better defense. All around too. Like their D line's good, linebackers. It's not to the level of Myles Garrett because he's going to be a disruptor
for sure.
Big time against Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams though is he just lost last week. I think they got to stay into that standings or else the Lions could pass them up. They were just at the top of the division. They can mess around and go to 3rd when they want to stay in that area. Like they can take the division if they want to. They can't lose 2 in a row, especially if you're going against the Browns. Shedeur, this is going to be a great game for him. I think this because it brings the most opportunity for him because Caleb Williams could mess it up. He's like the best player for Myles Garrett's record.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling
it's the number 1 player for his record. Where Shedeur plays very similar to Caleb Williams too, like in that way, where he's holding the ball.
He's gonna try, yeah.
And if he holds the ball too long, the Bears defense could capitalize on the mistakes. I think this game's going to be really entertaining game, even if it's low scoring, which is very possible. Those defenses could do that to you. I think it's gonna be a really entertaining game. It could mess around and be game of the week if it ends up being close like that. But I got the Bears though.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this off by saying we were absolutely right about who Shedeur is. This is not to say that he's gonna play this way for the rest of the year, but I think he'll put up 240s, 250s, games like that. Yep. You know what I mean? Because they weren't allowing him to throw the ball the first 2 games. I think he had like 20 passing attempts the first game and 25 the second, and then this game he had 42. I mean, I think them letting him pass the ball, putting him in an empty set is going to show, a lot more of what he can do. This saying that they're going to win this game, I don't know about that one. I think the Bears are just a little bit of a different monster right now. I think they have it could be a close game or it could be a blowout. You know what I mean? I know that's pretty much what it is. But I can see Caleb Williams and them getting up on them because they did lose their defensive tackle, who was the leading defensive tackle who had the most sacks for defensive tackles in all the NFL. He kind of felt like he may have helped stop the run for them a lot more than what we saw because they just had the guy Pollard go off for 160 yards on them last game. So, I mean, are they broken on defense? Is it really about Myles Garrett, just getting his money at this point in time? Are you still getting that effort out of your defense? That's going to matter. And, in a negative 18 degrees, I know that I won't say Shedeur is used to playing in something like that, but I mean, he's played in some cold. Yeah, he's played in some cold atmospheres over in Colorado already, obviously. But and I know the Cleveland Browns team, whoever's been there since last year, they're definitely understand what it's like to play in the cold. -18 in a windy city, you know, that's a different monster right there. You know, and then this is probably, I think this is the second away game that he's playing in right now.
Yeah,
you know, so that could also be a factor as well too. But I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. I think the Bears will beat them, but you know, it could be a close game. You know, I'm only going with the Bears, really, not just strictly for the fact that they're the better team overall. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and spin the block on this one. Man, who you got?
I got the Bears for this one.
VZ.
I got the Browns in a close one.
LT.
The Bears, even if it's close, the Fancy's going to take them out.
Yeah,
you know,
it's possible. It's possible.
You know what?
That just irritated me. That just irritated me.
Yeah, that just hurt me, and now I want to change my pick, bro.
I mean, it's just facts. I don't even think he wants to.
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking logically. Clearly,
do you think he's going to do that again, though? Do you think he's going to do that again? I think. I mean, me personally, I think they had the excuse where he fumbled the last one, but he had a fresh center. This guy hasn't even been playing center. The other guy got hurt. He had a brand new center come in. I think right now with the kind of abuse they've taken online about the situation, that whole, I think they will run the Wildcat, but I think they're going to let Shedeur get these kind of repetitions in this area. I think they're going to do it because he's shown that right now. I feel like Shedeur has taken over the helm of the team. I think that much as people are having conversations about, is he the leader? Is he the quarterback for next year? I believe the owner thinks he is. I believe the GM thinks he is, and the team. Absolutely. And so that's where I'm at with it. They saw him do something. When was the last time you saw a Cleveland quarterback?
The team don't call the plays, though.
No, that's not about that. I don't think it's about.
If you're not calling the plays for the person that everybody puts forward, what's going to happen to you?
No,
absolutely.
You're up out of there. They're going to cut him. I don't think Stefanski's going to be there.
But I'm talking about this game, right? This game, or even the rest of the season. You're talking about taking him out after he carried the team to that.
He did.
I was watching in the second half. He literally carried them into that position. And then you're going to say, hey, come on over here, man. 2 point, come here. Come
he basically scored all their points. If you think about it,
you talking to me?
If you look, he scored all their points. They had 29 points. He scored. You see, he threw for 3 touchdowns and he ran for another. You know what I'm saying? So I think they had a field goal besides that right there. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But I think something happened to where they went for 2 points a couple times.
We have come out here and we have said the same thing every single week. There's always been some point in the game to where the coach has screwed up big time with Shedeur. And it's either him, the offensive coordinator, whoever the hell is doing it. But something's going on over there to where it's like, just, nah, man, it's getting too close. Take him out or whatever the case is. Like, it's really weird, the timing, or they'll throw some weird plays at you to where they're running a screen when they damn sure shouldn't, or they're running a draw when it's crazy stuff that's going on. So I just think something's going to happen again, that where we come back and have the same conversation, like, happened again. It's Stefanski. It's just a recurring thing.
This is what I really think, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that in the beginning, Stefanski did not want Shedeur on the team. He didn't. But I think right now, he look at this dude like, man, I did everything I could to break you and to make you feel like you weren't who you thought you was, and make you feel lesser than, and not give you the opportunities to, that you rightfully deserve, that you showed me you deserve in camp.
Question.
Go ahead.
Was Stefanski, his grandpa was an announcer? Is that right?
I think it's So I think his dad or something like that. Or
somebody, I can't remember what it was, but Dion was talking about his dad or his grandpa at one point whenever he was playing, and it was a negative comment, I think. So people are starting to say, "Oh man, it's holding a grudge of some sort, basically." And Stefanski takes me as that type, so I wouldn't be surprised.
He came over. Dion, Coach Prime, he came out to the game this week. I guess Stefanski came over, gave him the hug, did the whole entire 9. Not saying they're not good. That doesn't mean they're not good. That doesn't mean anything. He just came to your practice facility, and you can't, so you're probably going to go out there and show.
You would look stupid not doing it. Like,
the owner's done it. Everybody else is doing it. You're out there. You're going to go say what's up to a Hall of Famer who walks onto your field. It's somebody who you really want your team to talk to. But like I say, I don't feel like right now, I think Stefanski's on board with Shedeur. Like, okay, I can't. It is the proof is in the pudding. It's not to say that he likes him. He didn't like him in the beginning. He did everything he could to stop him. But at this point in time, you can't stop what you know what I mean. What you can't stop what God got from you. You know what I mean? That's all it is to it. And I think he sees at this point in time.
Once he keeps him in the game, once he keeps him in the game in a key position, I'll buy into what you're saying, but I can't yet.
Absolutely. Okay. I feel I definitely feel.
I need him to say something positive in an interview. I need
just acknowledge that he played well.
If he says, hey, that man could ball. If he says something like that, like,
all right.
I'm all in.
He ain't gave him no type of encouraging nothing to the media at all, which makes me think if I was the quarterback, especially if I'm playing like that and I'm leading the team is getting behind me, I want to play for you.
Nope.
I want to play for you. I'm definitely talking to the owner like, bro, he don't like me. Like, get him out of here.
Nah, I feel like me. It's true that I don't think that he did, but I think at this point in time, I watch replays of different things like that, and I watch him on the sidelines and how he reacts to the plays that he sees. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop this dude right here. The first game he had that throw that everyone saw that was just an amazing throw on the run. Yeah, I mean he's made some other good ones, but this last game, man, come on, man, 364 yards,
crazy.
3 times. I mean,
he's a really good progression.
There's nothing
he
you can do.
He needed first team reps. That's all he needed.
Like I told everybody,
you're gonna think I'm nuts. Shook and him are gonna be the best two quarterbacks coming out of this draft. And
I like the way you try to throw Shook's name up in here. Now all of a sudden we got Shook up in here.
But the reason I say those two is because Cam Ward, I know we can't judge him yet, and Dart, I think he's gonna be good, but these two are set up with teams I think that they can easily build around them.
Wait a couple years, you're gonna see the real best quarterback in the draft.
Who, Milroe?
You talking about
Milroe?
Yeah, wait a couple years. You
I came up with another name for him. I can't say it on here because it's kids watching. But nah.
Hey, so we got the next one coming up, man. We got the Saints and we got the Panthers, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let LT start because he gonna have the most to say about it. You know what I mean? None of us really probably know too much about the Saints right now, but sure, LT does.
Listen, the Who Dat Nation is back, baby. All right, we're back. We're back in full throttle. Listen, he's playing well. The team obviously is playing really well behind him. They got a huge win last week when nobody had any faith in them whatsoever against a Bucs team. So I do like the way he's playing, and he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, which is the way he should play at this point because they started Rattler over him after the preseason, even though to me he was playing better at that point. So I think he's earned the respect of a lot of the players on this team. He's taken over the locker room at this point in time, and they're going to play very hard for this dude. That being said, I'm going to hit the other side of this very quickly because the Saints can win this game. It's in the Dome, and the city's very excited now for the first time in a long time this season. So I think you're going to see the fans come out and really portray what New Orleans Superdome really is supposed to sound like. Like I said, Carolina, though, that's a team that's playing for a playoff spot at this point in time. Mm-hmm. They're 7-6. They're 3-4 away. I've been saying this all season. They do not play the same away from home. They do not put up a lot of points. The Saints are going to put up points. So can Carolina keep up in this game? They should be able to. The Saints have a very old defense. They have a very old defense. Can they stay in it? But like I said, the Saints seem like they're rejuvenated at this point in time. They're playing off of their quarterback.
Are going to put up points right here. That's what you said. I heard you say that.
They're going to put up points. You know what I mean? We got a quarterback, baby. We got a quarterback.
That sounds real confident
right
there.
We're not tanking no more. We're trying to win games because now it becomes about because like I said, we were trying to draft a quarterback. I think that was the plan going into this season to begin with. I said that before the season started. There was Nussmeier. There was a couple of other quarterbacks coming out of the draft. Everybody was talking about Manning. Oh, this is the quarterback-rich draft, right? At this point, it's not. It's not. There's no real quarterback that's come out and said, "Hey, I'm that guy." Unless you want to talk about the guy from Indiana or something. Which honestly, I'm not.
He did beat Carolina already this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So he had his best game against them. Actually, 282 yards.
It's very possible for us to really come out there and really win this game because, like I said, we're not trying to tank anymore. Now it's about progressing this guy and building a team around him at this point, in my opinion. So come out, give it your all. Let's see what you got. I do think the Saints are going to win this game. Carolina is playing very different away from home. If this was at Carolina at this point and they were playing like they are, I would go Carolina. It's at the Dome, rejuvenated place. Saints are going to win.
Easy.
Okay, so I got 3 reasons why I think the Panthers is going to win this game, and all of them are very, very marginal things. Shuck is a rookie. What's his name? Was it Bryce? What's his last name?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. I don't know why they want to say Bryce Jones. Bryce Young he's been progressing as of late, and he's looking like, I feel like now he trusts his weapons a little bit better. McMillan is playing, you know what I'm saying, better. Rico Dowdle, they still have a good 1-2 punch as far as their backfield. So because I trust Bryce a little bit more than I trust Shuck, that's reason number one. Number two, leading to the backfield, I feel like they can run the ball better. So if worse come to worse, they can control the clock. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I don't trust nobody with the ball in the backfield. Not fully trust them. Nobody has shown me any reason to trust them in the backfield in New Orleans. So that's reason number two. Number three, I think that the Panthers defense is just as good as the Saints defense minus the names. If we took the names away and was just looking at numbers and see who was making plays, the Panthers defense is a good defense. They just don't have a lot of names. There'll be a lot of people that you'll start hearing of eventually. Besides what J.C. Horn is probably the biggest name that you know on their defense. I do think the Panthers are going to. I think they're going to win this game probably at least by probably 6. I think it's going to be closer just because, like you said, the Saints are a little juiced up right now. Yeah. City will be behind them. They are playing at home. I think Shuck will make some rookie mistakes, you know what I'm saying, which would be the difference in them winning and losing this game.
He made a big one in the last one. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think it'll be close, and I think it's going to be a very entertaining game that a lot of people sleep on, but I think the Panthers can win this one.
Okay. Man.
Yeah, I get, the Saints got potential that it's not that high, I got another name for the Saints, but I can't say it unless it's kids watching. Look, I'll tell you something. The Panthers just come off beating the Rams.
Yeah,
that is a big game right there.
Huge.
This is the Saints. They're
let down. Let down happens the week after.
Yeah, yeah, but the Saints. They got some tic-tac wins. They beat some teams that are decent. They didn't. They look good right now for the Saints.
Super Bowl contenders.
They look better. They look better than what we thought they were, and that's the best I can say. I can't say this is gonna be a good game and this is gonna be
absolutely.
Yeah, we're pushing too far into that. The Panthers defense. They got what? 2 interceptions on Stafford. Stafford.
They did.
He's been playing so good. Would not take.
He looked horrible against the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a good game.
And so I'm like, that team right there. That's a man. Derek Brown on the Panthers. He's getting the pressures up too.
Their D tackle. Yeah.
They team is nice. The Panthers. They don't really have that many weaknesses. Not that they have very good strengths, but most of their team is very average. Like average, and they got a couple above average players. Mm-hmm. But I think the Saints should just these games are just practices for regular season next year. They should try to win because they just want their guy to look good and and see his get.
But also to get used to winning.
Yeah, you got
to bring that culture back, man.
This is tape games and stuff to add to Shuck. This is experience games for Shuck.
Yeah, it's exactly what he needs to go into next year to his real season, because this is like a throwaway year for him.
It's a watch, so it's just go out there and do what you can. Let's see how you look, and then we can improve on you next year.
The Panthers are probably going to beat the Saints pretty bad, but the Saints shouldn't be like, oh, we lost badly. They should just be like, our boys are there.
Learn from it. Learn from it.
As long as he plays good, I'm good with it.
Even if he plays bad, just it's
progression.
He's not a bad player. But the Saints are not a good team.
No.
At all.
I think the Saints are still in the running to take a quarterback this year. Coming out of the draft. I do. I mean, if
you would take a quarterback in this draft?
Maybe in the 5th round.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take a project. He's played. I ain't getting no quarterback in 3 and up.
I'm gonna have to look at him further. You know what I mean? I can't say for sure right now because I don't know. I mean, if you look at his stats, he's had some decent games. He's had, he's won some games. Am I gonna bank on Shuck being the guy? Are you gonna throw? Say you get an opportunity to get the guy from Indiana. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Say you get an opportunity to get him. Are you gonna pick him? You're gonna pass?
Nope.
Yeah, the dude from Indiana. No, I pass on that.
I'll put it this way: out of everything I've seen so far from Shuck, and this is including college, if you put his highlights compared to theirs, he's better. Even out of college. So coming, and now you're seeing kind of what he's doing in the pros. You're seeing that dual threat ability really kind of translate from college to the pros. I don't think a lot of these guys are going to have that ability that they're playing this year.
You really look at, he threw for 144 yards though. It wasn't like he just, I mean, he had 55 yards rushing, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, but he didn't really dazzle me. He before Shedeur came out, he had the highest, had the highest passing yards in a game for any rookie. So don't get me wrong. I just think that these next 4 games are going to be really pivotal for him and to understand who he is, what he is, and what he brings to his team. He's won 2 games out of the 3 games you guys have won.
If he comes out and plays well over these next few games, he's going to be the quarterback of the future.
What is he like 2 and 4 or something like that, maybe, or 2 and 3 or something like that?
Team. Literally the worst team.
I'm not knocking that. Y'all only had 1 win before that.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got it. Anything he do from here on out is all gravy. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
crazy.
Yeah. It's just not me. This is not me saying that, you know, that I'm just saying I want to see more from him as well too, because I haven't really had a chance to watch him.
I'm just glad he's bringing some excitement, man. Like that's the thing that was missing, man. I'm used to being like New Orleans fans. We're very passionate, man, and you're very excited for the season. You talk about your team all the time, whatever. But we're very quick to be like, man, we suck. The Aints and all that kind of crap too. You got those fans too.
Have you seen that from him?
We're kind of like the Cowboys with the Who Dat Nation aspect is how I would put it. Huh?
You really feel like he's that next guy for y'all right now from what you've seen from him?
I don't want to throw it in that bucket.
Yeah, what you've seen from him.
After what I've seen over the last couple of games and the way he can put the team on his back in certain points, right? And he made a huge mistake and came back and won the game after. I really like the way he plays right now. Mentality, I feel like he's in it mentally to where nothing. And he doesn't play like a rookie, man. Like you can watch all these other rookies play. They're playing like rookies. Like Shedeur's not playing like a rookie right now either. There's certain players I think that are progressing a lot faster than these other guys who actually had a lot of playing time. These guys haven't had a lot of playing time, you know, but they look better in my opinion than those other guys who have been starting all season.
Bro said, don't ever compare the Saints to the Cowboys.
Hey, listen. I can because we've won a Super Bowl in the 2000s, bro.
They're going to hit you with every time.
I knew that.
You know where I'm going. I don't know why Cowboys fans even open their mouths at this point. Like, why?
Why they even open their mouths?
Why? I like the Cowboys. They're like number 3 on my list. I lived in Dallas for a long time. Hell, I went to high school there for a year. I love Dallas. But listen, the Cowboys, we got to stop talking about them like they're just the greatest thing since sliced bread. They haven't won shit in like 35 years, dude. Like, you got to stop.
He's using some big words around here. That's all I'm hearing right now. Some big words.
With all that being said, I'm still going to talk the same shit that I was the day before and the day after. That's what I was going to do. I mean, now just for you know, for historian's sake, how many Super Bowls have we?
Did the Saints win?
Yeah.
Just one, but I only counted.
He had to bring that one up.
Listen, man. Just one. Cowboys don't want a Super Bowl for this generation. Like this whole generation is like, damn, why are you guys
years?
1, 2, 3, go. Hold up, how many Super Bowls you won?
None in my lifetime.
Oh, okay. I was just saying. I was checking.
Hey, I was alive when they were winning the Super Bowls. I was
too. Don't be trying to play
I don't hate the Cowboys by any means.
And I was probably in a diaper, but that's not the point. The point was we still won them. We supposed that they count. They count.
Man, if I ask the world who the Cowboys are and who the Saints are, they're gonna tell me Los Angeles Lakers. That's literally what they're gonna say. I've been around the world. That's literally what they say. LA Lakers. Yep.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next one because I think this is an argument that you guys are gonna have later. If Shook becomes the guy, this might be a good little matchup here between y'all going forward. You know what I mean? Cowboys and the Saints. We're gonna see what happens with that one, man. We got the Rams. Now, actually, did everybody already do this? The Saints one. We already went around.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure. Yeah, we all said the Panthers. I'm definitely going with the Panthers.
No, we did not.
I think.
No, we did. No, we did. Don't say that.
No, we did.
Hey, hey, let's go ahead. We got the Rams and we got the Lions, man. Let's go ahead and start with you on this one.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a tough one for Stafford. You know,
you gonna pick the Lions.
It's gonna be a tough game for Stafford. You know, like if he can't handle the Panthers, then what is he gonna do against a team? Unless Jared Goff does one of his bad games, because he's had games like Sam Darnold did, where throws 4 interceptions in a game.
I got $1 million.
Yeah, this year I'm not doing that. Give me Drew Brees prime, baby. We'll go.
You gonna pull out Drew Brees, and I'll pull out Romo. I don't even go to Craig.
You pull out Romo with the '90s defense, I'll surrender. I'm not. No, I'm good.
I'm good. Give me Romo with our '90s offensive line and I'm
good.
I'm weak.
No, go ahead, man.
You got a gambling problem.
You said $1 million.
$1 million. That's how you said it too. I heard it about my red. I was like, he said I was gonna put it up on it.
Gamble for every game we said. Hey. But the Lions, it's just Jared Goff does have that ability to have a game like Sam Darnold did. So it's like, you can't throw the Rams out of it. Plus, maybe the Panthers game was a fluke. I don't think so. I think
the Rams out of it. Oof. That's a harsh thing to say about you. Act like the Rams is bums up there because they lost a 2-point game.
They lost to the Panthers.
So the Panthers. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you lose a sorry team. You lose to a sorry team every now and then. But they still 10-3, brother. They 10-3. You can't be acting like they just getting tossed around out there like rag dolls.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like you kind of just losing to lose. You're just losing anything. If you beat us, you can't just lose games willy-nilly. You beat us.
That's where it's coming from.
You gotta fight.
That's where that vitriol coming from. Right.
It don't make no sense to me. It's not. It irritated me when they lost that game. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? They got beat by the Panthers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, beat by the
Panthers. They got beat by the Panthers. Do something. The Lions. They have to stay in that division. They got to stay in that division. They have to. The Bears are above them. The Packers are above them, but they're still in that fight. They need these games. Rams, they got to prove they're good again because
they need this game too. They need this game too.
Got it. They don't need this game to win the conference. Yeah, but they really.
That's important, I think, for them. That's going to be a big thing for them. I don't think they're going to want to go and play somebody like y'all at home or something like that. No way, man. They're not trying.
They need to beat the Lions. They need to beat the Lions, and the Lions need to win their games to make the playoffs too. Because
this is a great game.
They're like, I got the Lions though. I don't think the Rams are gonna win. They lose to the Panthers. Ain't easy. No sense. It's ridiculous.
Well, we already knew that what you was gonna say. You was gonna give a whatever reason to roundabout. Yeah, whatever.
They lost to the Panthers. They lost to the Panthers.
That whole 5-minute clip was just for him to be like, in my life vote for the Rams.
You guys just said the Panthers and the Saints are gonna be a good game.
That's all I heard.
I said the Panthers and the Saints are gonna be a good game. The Panthers beat the Rams.
The Rams beat
Panthers
the Seahawks.
Ain't no horrible team, you know what I'm saying?
That the Rams beat the Seahawks. He threw that one out. He's throwing out jabs right now. He's
feeling
real good right now. He done wone a couple games. He done won 2-3 games.
2026, baby. Saints.
Rolling the dice against.
They did knock y'all off though. You know what I mean? The Rams did knock y'all off. You know what I mean? But the Rams did get knocked off by the Panthers though. Yes, sir. That was a tough one.
2 reasons why I think the Rams win this game. Number 1, the Rams defense is better than the Lions defense.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, that the Rams defense is better than the Lions defense. I do think that there are going to be some, maybe I don't want to use the word gimmicky, but there's going to be some trickery, you know what I'm saying, some plays and stuff. Dan Campbell is going to always have, you know what I'm saying, his offense is going to be up to task. St. Brown, as long as he's healthy, you got Jahmyr Gibbs then back there. They're going to score some points. You know what I mean? But I think that I trust Matt Stafford more than I trust Jared Goff still at the end of the day. I like the defense better. And then the second reason is who's the leading MVP guy right now? It's Matt Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing good. He had an aberration of a game where he looked horrible, and we're still considering him as, probably the dude who's going to win MVP. I don't think the Lions have anybody that can slow them down. One of the best things that's happened to Devontae Adams in the past couple of years is Puka Nacua, because he's operating on single coverage. That dude is way too skilled of a route runner to get open. And Matthew Stafford is a very skilled thrower of the ball. He throwing no-look passes across the field. People don't talk about him throwing no-look passes. They talk about Mahomes do it all the time. But that dude can throw the ball. He's got arm talent crazy. and you got Puka, and you got Devontae Adams, who's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's eating over there. That's why he's leading the league in touchdowns. He's eating over there because Puka Nacua is drawing a lot of attention. And then if you start to shade towards Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua is not a scrub. Like the Rams have a system to where if you get a certain type of receiver, especially with some size, you know what I'm saying, that can run decent routes and got some good hands, they're going to look good. The only thing that scares me about this is the running back, Kyron Williams. I mean, he might be hurt. Blake Corum came in and looked pretty good. So I don't know if that's going to like diminish and slow them down. But Stafford got to be in what, 17?
Yeah, he's been in the league for a while.
Yeah, he close to 42. You know what I'm saying? He close to 40. If not already, he probably like 38, 39, something like that. But Stafford, to me, he's proved himself when he got out of Detroit and he won the Super Bowl. I think they win this game. I think the Rams win this game. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think that they're going to pull it out and win this game. I trust him more than I trust Jared Goff.
Definitely. LT.
Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about with the Lions beating the Rams. That's blasphemy. Look, Stafford, 33-54, 35 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, got MVP locked. It's his to lose at this point. He is complete perfect comment right there. The dude is an utter professional.
Absolutely.
And he comes out and he balls out every
He
single
knows how to
week.
win.
Yeah, so I don't see that changing for this game. Plus, they're at home. They're 5-1 at home this season. They're fantastic. And it's this is another one of those games that I look at it and I go, okay, home team's going to win. So I really think the Rams are going to pull this one out by probably a field goal, 6 points, something like that. It's going to be a shootout of some sort with these two fantastic quarterbacks. Plus, this is a grudge match, by the way, every time they play each other.
Every time they play.
That trade that happened. So they both remember that. All right. So this is obviously a great game for the two of them. I think it's going to be an awesome, high-flying offensive game. I don't think the defenses are even going to show up in this one. I know the defense is great on the Rams. I just don't see Goff's great. So I don't think the defenses are going to have much of an impact on this one.
I see man over here. He don't want to hear none of this about this. You know what I mean? About the Rams over here. But
hell, he fell asleep already.
The Rams is a serious contender right now. We got to be clear about that. I really don't feel like the Lions. They may not have too much for them. I love the Lions running the game. I do love their running attack. I even like but I feel like they're for some reason they just mess up games. I feel like they don't look like they're supposed to look a lot of times. They did last week. Or was it last week when they was whooping on somebody? I can't remember who they whooped on last week. It was putting mitts on somebody last week, like Thriller in Manila. It was like Thriller in Manila. I couldn't believe how bad it was. You know what I'm saying? After a while, I just got out of control. I had to turn it.
Co-host.
You know what I'm saying? We all knew where he was. We knew he was, he's glued to the TV somewhere because y'all was coming back for a minute.
It turned out to be a good game.
Yeah, they put him out after. They ran away with it at the end of it, though.
God don't like ugly.
He don't.
God don't like ugly.
He don't.
All of
y'all got scratches on your forehead. All of y'all.
Hey, listen. But I do feel like the Rams are gonna win this game. The Lions just don't give me the feel like they used to about like how they used to be. They're not that same. They don't strike fear in the hearts of people no more. I think this year that the Lions were last year who the Rams are this year. More than anything else, I think that offense they got that they kind of got that groove that they have. And so I know the Seahawks are good too. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna be discussing them next, but I just don't feel like the Lions are gonna be able to beat the Rams on this one. So let's spin this around the block quick and see who everybody got. Man, who you got?
Yeah, I got the better team. I got the Lions.
Okay.
And Stafford, a professional. Professional what?
Quarterback.
Stafford's
a beast. You guys saying he's a winner? You guys saying he's a winner?
Professional Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
You know what he was before that? He was 0-17 every year. You know what he's done since then? He's done nothing.
Super Bowl.
He beat the Bengals. Who was their quarterback? Like a second-year Joe Burrow? Congratulations. You beat a kid.
Hey, all he had was him and Megatron for years. He had nothing else. But those
and everybody knew it was coming.
All he had was him and Megatron, the most dominant wide receiver.
And everybody knew it was coming.
That's it. They was putting two dudes on Megatron.
Barry Sanders was one of the most dominant running backs, but everybody knew it was coming.
Have you
couldn't
ever
stop. You
seen
couldn't do
two
nothing.
dudes guarding
Who did he
one
win the
wide
Super
receiver?
Bowl
I mean, literally lined up on him. Two dudes lined up on him like this. Not like one of them catch you a little bit later in the route.
At the line.
Right there.
Okay,
I've
and then
never seen
line.
that.
Who did he win the Super Bowl with? The greatest defensive player maybe of all time, Aaron Donald.
You're always gonna have
Jalen Ramsey, Cooper Kupp. Their team was a super team. He's not just a professional winner. He's the reason why they won. They had a lot of pieces on that team.
Well, well then look at his
that
numbers.
makes a good team.
Who they have? Aaron
numbers.
Donald and Von Miller.
Okay, well then look at his numbers. If you're saying he's not a professional winner, look at his numbers.
He's a monster.
You know what? You know what?
A lot of haterade right now.
Wait. I got something for you, man. I got something for you. I want to see what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. I just want you to hear how it sounds when you say it. Let's say, for instance, Sam Darnold's gone. Matt Stafford's like, oh yeah, I want to go play in Seattle. He gonna be average and he's not a winner. You ain't gonna take Matt Stafford, or you gonna be like, no man, go get Sam
Jalen Milroe. That's what he's got to do. He's gonna sit behind Jalen Milroe.
Boy, all right. I'm glad it sounded the way it did.
You really think Jalen? He's serious about that. He's dead serious about that too. Hey, Jalen Milroe. I don't know if Jalen Milroe will ever be the.
You know what Jalen Milroe is? You know what he finna be? Cynical Wallace.
Super Bowl starter.
He's gonna be Super Bowl. He's gonna be Trayvon Boykin.
He's gonna be the future Super Bowl winning quarterback. That's
I don't know what you're telling
He's gonna be a professional.
He's gonna be Tavares Jackson.
Hey,
he's gonna be Joe Webb. He's gonna be everything.
He's gonna win the clipboard. All right, that's what he's gonna win.
Prescott.
Hey, VZ, who you got?
Them ain't even in the same. Not the same. That's not the same thing. Because at least he was a starter.
Thank
and
God.
he won games.
They're not just he just shot shots at Dak, didn't he? He just shot shots at Dak.
Won just as many Super Bowls as mine. Let's continue, please.
I got VZ. Who you got on it?
Man, this is easy. I think the Rams gonna win this
one. LT.
Rams at home, easy.
I'm taking the Rams as well. Well, next game we have here is this team right here just might be one of the best teams in the NFC, if not the best team in the NFC. Yeah, right. Do we want to start with man? Let him go ahead and just get his, get his shots off, man.
Go ahead.
You gonna tell us who everybody is on the team and what they can do best. Let's hear, man. We got the Seahawks and we got the Colts. Let us know what's going on with the Hawks this year.
You don't gotta say much about the Colts. It doesn't make it. We know who they were. We knew who they were at the beginning of the season. You guys are a little confused. I get it. But the Seahawks, what the Seahawks is, the Seahawks are they're Super Bowl winners this year. They are. We got the best safety in the NFL, Nick Amori. We got the best middle linebacker, Ernest Jones. We got the best wide receiver in the league, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Our team right now is looking like the best, one of the best. Yeah, okay. Justin Jefferson had 11. It's
more than 3.
It's always going to be a bad game. I bet he doesn't have. I bet he doesn't have over 1,100. We got the best. We have the best team in the NFL. We have a Super Bowl winning team. We walk by faith and not by sight.
This guy right here. He just turned this into a gospel, all right? He just put a gospel on us. Okay. Hey, VZ, who you got? You done what you done? I don't want to stop you, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got the Seahawks. We got the Seahawks. I got
okay, that was the mic drop moment. I thought that was your mic drop moment when you said we walked by. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you go out down. That's a good little, VZ.
I think Jonathan Taylor's going to rush for 200 yards and Sam Darnold. Yeah, that's what I think.
Brother.
That's what I think. I think Sam Darnold's going to throw 3 interceptions. Phillip Rivers is going to come out of retirement and light your ass.
Light him up.
I hope he beat the green off y'all jerseys. That little stripe. I hope he beat it off. I hope he kill y'all. Nah, but seriously though, the Seahawks defense is nasty. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna play at quarterback.
Is it gonna be Riley Leonard or Brett?
It's gonna happen. You can't have dude come off the streets at 44 and play. Yeah, you're gonna have to start Riley Leonard. He gonna get killed. He ain't gonna do nothing. You can't rush the ball with Jonathan Taylor because they're probably gonna be down. The only thing is, I do like the Colts defense. You cannot have Sam Darnold even inject any type of life into this situation. Like, y'all got to beat them handily, which is very possible. Like I said, I'm still worried if some of those things are starting to creep back in Sam Darnold's mind, in that he'll mess around and have a Daniel Jones situation. Maybe not get injured, but his play will start to play at the level that people expected him to play at versus where he's been. But even if that happens, it's probably still going to be a close game. So I think the Seahawks will win this game.
LT.
Minus 3 interceptions.
Yeah, I hope the Colts win. But it's not going to happen. It's
What
really
the hell
not.
is going on?
It's not going to happen, man. Phillip Rivers is really coming
He
back.
he signed with the Colts.
Yeah, they signed
He
today.
signed with the Colts. 44, straight off the couch.
Craziness. And he could probably honestly play today better than what they got. So, Jones, look, what Jones's team is different, obviously. I think it would have been a good game at that point to watch. I don't think it's going to be a good game. I think the Seahawks should win this by 2 touchdowns. Their defense is so solid, and you're having this QB who's, I mean, let's be honest, Leonard ain't great. So this isn't going to be pretty if he's playing the entire game. Or even if you have Phillip Rivers coming off the bench, he's not ready to go either. All right, he's cold. He hadn't had the reps in a long time. This isn't going to be a good game for them at all.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to go with the Seahawks. I ain't going in front, man. The Hawks right now, they're whooping, you know what I'm saying? They're whooping ass everywhere they going right now. So I really can't say too much negative about them or even come at them and think that this team's gonna have a way of beating them. We saw what this team looks like when they don't have a quarterback. Before they had Daniel playing for their team right there, that we saw what they looked like, and we didn't think they were going to be very good. No. And he came out and showed that they need a steady hand at QB to really make that team go. And the last few weeks, they've been really getting beat up on, even though they had him. They've been taking some L's. So to sit back and act like the Seahawks haven't been playing like they've been playing all year would be hard for me. Even though, I'm not a huge Hawks fan. I'm not against the Hawks. I've never been against the Hawks like that unless they play against us. Then it's war. You know what I mean? But other than that, I do think that the Hawks will pull this game out. More than likely, if they don't, there will be repercussions and consequences that we're going to talk about on this show heavily. You know what I mean? You're going to be angry, man. It's going to be super angry if they don't. I'm
gonna give man. We should give Man an hour segment next week if they lose this game, bro.
Why we lost?
Just why did we lose? Just tell us what happened.
Let's go ahead and spin the block on this one right here, man. Man, who you got?
Come on now.
I know.
You're talking about I got the Seahawks. You know what I
mean?
Everybody knows. I'm waiting for everybody to say it too.
I got that team that's a bird with the blue shit on it. Whatever that team is, that's a bird that's blue from Seattle. I'll go with them.
The future Super Bowl champs, yeah.
LT.
Yeah, I got that team with a broken wing, man. I got the Seahawks.
Yeah,
Give me the C things.
I'm gonna definitely go with the Seahawks too, man. I expect y'all.
The Seahawks. Damn,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with them too,
how
man.
I forgot that.
The next game is the proverbial Super Bowl champs, the team that will be taking
from
Super
one
Bowl home this year, the Lombardi Trophy. You know what I mean? We all see what this is right now. We ain't gonna go too hard about the game. This is a really good game. This might be game of the week. I mean, either this one or the Bills game.
Probably this one
is gonna be game of the week this week. But we got the Broncos and we got the Packers, man. Let me go ahead and start with you, LT.
Oh no, you got this. This is your team.
This is all about y'all. Y'all go last.
You want to go last? All right. Listen,
I'll keep order on it.
Packers. Okay, what team's going to show up? That's what this boils down to me with the Packers. Okay, are they going to score 6 or are they going to score 30? There's no in between really with this team from what I've seen. They're playing against a defense that is ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous in every aspect of the word. To me, that's the best defense in the league on the Broncos. I don't think the Texans are up there with them. I think it's pretty distant as well, in my opinion. I think they're that good. I know you agree. I appreciate that. Now, the Packers, okay? Offensively, they're going to put up points sometimes. Which team's going to show up? I don't trust Love at all. I've said that all season. He'll have games where he shows up. I don't think this is one of those where he's facing a defense that is playing lights out. Denver's going to win this I don't think this is going to end up being as close as everybody thinks. I think Denver is going to show out this game offensively as well. And the reason I say that is because something's wrong on the defensive line. I think with the Packers, they look a little bit slower off the ball over the last couple of weeks. I don't know if they're hurt or what, or if they're playing hurt, but something looks a little off, and I think they're going to take advantage of that.
Okay. VZ.
I'm gonna ask a series of yes or no questions. I just want just very, very simple stuff. It's a yes or it's a no. This is just asking. Kenny Pickett and Geno Smith together, are they better than Jordan Love?
No.
Okay, this is question number 2. Jaden Daniels and Marcus Mariota together, are they better than Jordan Love?
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense because y'all had to come back to beat them by 1 point. Also, with the Raiders, you had to fight to beat them in the fourth quarter, 24-17. You can't do that against the Packers. Nope. You cannot do that against the Packers. That is what I think is going to make the difference in this game. I think that I do really like y'all's defense. I don't think this is going to be high scoring. I think this is going to be one of them. This is going to be one of them 20-17 games.
Let me ask you a quick question. Not to cut you off. Let me ask you a quick question.
Cut me off, but go ahead.
I don't mean to. Didn't this same Packers team lose to the Browns? Yeah,
they lost to Carolina. Team everybody's talking shit about.
Yeah, and they also tied with another team that I will not discuss over here.
And they're awful too.
Don't say it.
You feel me? So we're not gonna sit back and act like you know what I mean.
Look,
this is some great.
All I'm saying is, do you feel you said so yourself? Forehead beads trickling and every sweat. I seen it. I seen it. You know that this game ain't gonna be as easy as you think it's gonna be.
It's not. Absolutely.
You can't play like that. I do think y'all are the better team. I definitely do. I think y'all are the better team. I give y'all only slight edge I give them is offensively, but it's not by much. And y'all's defense covers a lot of that.
And that's the only reason why I think it's going to be a good game too. Because
yes, I think it's going to be a good game because it's strength on strength. You know what I'm saying? Offense, good offense versus strong defense. Usually the better defense wins that. I think that because y'all have been playing in these games where y'all win in the fourth quarter, if you get in a situation where it's like, okay, we got to win, you know what I'm saying? We got to do this to win in the fourth quarter. I feel like that bodes well for the Packers than it does for y'all. Mm-hmm. If y'all aren't, I feel like y'all need to like beat them. It can't be none of those things where it's too close because the more games that you have, this is what I'm worried about with the Broncos. The more games that they have close like that where they have to win in the fourth quarter, all you're doing is writing a blueprint on how to beat y'all in the playoffs because everybody's going to see all of the little things. What did they do wrong? What did they, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they did this and then they came back, but they did this at the end and they lost. How many times can we pull from those 3 or 4 games where that happens? It's just like the Commanders. They had a whole bunch of games like that, and then everybody starts to see, okay, when they get in these situations, they like to do this. It eventually is going to catch up to you. I really do think y'all are going to win this game. I just think that it may be some surprises in this, and it may be a lot closer than people think. And I personally think it's going to have to come down between dueling quarterbacks and a more defensive game. Like drives, the last drives from dueling quarterbacks to see who's going to win this game. I do think y'all will probably get it by y'all will probably score to win the game.
Man.
Yeah. I can see you guys going against us in the Super Bowl. I think that's going to be who we beat for the second time.
They're not beating
us. But I don't like the Packers team really offensively at all, and I think that's what's going to really kill the Packers against the Broncos because the Broncos team, they offense doesn't really have to do that good. I don't think the Packers defense is really, hasn't been that strong. Like they don't look that lively to where they can beat the Broncos. I think the Broncos offense is better than the Packers defense, and that says something because I really don't trust the Broncos offense, but I think they're better offense than that defense is, and that defense is crazy. I mean, the Broncos got a top 3 defense. I'd say 2 at worst.
Top
2 at worst.
3.
The Texans defense is
nice.
Their defense is better than ours. Then they should have a better record. I feel like it's not like they should have not better record than us. I'm just saying, just a better record than what they have.
If Bo Nix was injured, if Bo Nix was injured for a lot of games, then it would.
I think the one boy came won some games though. That one little young dude, that one boy they had came in and won some games because CJ Stroud wasn't playing as good earlier this season. He really wasn't playing very good.
The Texans stats defensively I think they're the number one defense in the league statistically. So they team is like
I'm not.
But the Broncos,
good.
The Broncos definitely top two at worst. But that's still a top defense. The Packers, I just don't see them. They got to stay in the division. I think that's what really is going to carry what the Packers are trying to do. They're trying to stay in that division race, and where the tie hurt. Yeah, and where the Broncos don't really need to as much. But the Broncos, I think they might want to take the conference. So, a loss is something they don't want to do either. Plus, they really feeling themselves too. So they want to win, especially when they always have close games. They just gotta just fight everyone out and then see what happens. But I got the Broncos.
I've been listening to everything everybody's been saying, and I really wanted to just touch on a few points that you guys made here. I want to say one thing first. We've won 10 games in a row. After losing, we were 1-2 at the beginning of the year. The 2 games that we lost by a combined total of 4 points. We could damn near be 13-0. One game they cheated us. Last minute they didn't cheated us another game. Yeah, everybody saw it. We all know what happened, but it's all right. We ain't tripping. 1-2 at the time. We could have packed it in and said, you know what, the season it ain't looking good. We can't score. Nothing's going our way, but we didn't do that. The reason why we play tough games because we really don't have a great offense. Our offense is not that great, but they're good. When it's time to be good, they're good. They show up every single time and they make it happen, man. I was surprised about Bo Nix. I didn't know who he was, who he said he was, but Bo Nix is that. Dan Lanning told the truth about him. When he picked him up, that was the truth. He lied about Dylan Gabriel, but he told the truth about Bo Nix. Bo Nix he got a way better arm. You know what I mean? He's a gamer. He's a dog. He comes out there and handles his business every single time. That being said, the Packers are a good team. They're a really good team. I can't take nothing from them. But I've seen Jordan Love look pedestrian against teams that were not very good. He act like he was throwing the ball in the air. Imagine playing against dogs on defense. You know what I mean? You got the number one team who's leading the NFL in sacks. You got the very best defensive player besides Myles Garrett in the league on our team. They don't have very good receivers. Let's be real right here. Our running back, even though what's his name? Got hurt, J.K. Dobbins. He got hurt. Harvey's looking good. He's had a 50-yard run. He got 75 yards last week. You know what I mean? He was put up for rookie of the week. So, I mean, that's all coming around, gelling together, man. Right now, I just don't feel like anybody can beat us. I feel like we might win out for the rest of the season. It's a chance. You know what I mean? So definitely I'm going with the Broncos, number one team in the NFL. We're going to stop this blasphemy talk about the Broncos. They win close. Nobody cares. What Floyd Mayweather, all he did was win. Well, you know what I mean? That's all you got to do. What was his name? His name was Art Shell. I can't remember his name for the Raiders. What was his name? Raiders, just win, baby. No, I think it was the coach.
I think it was Art Shell. I don't
remember. Yeah, I think it's Art Shell. He said, just win, baby. You don't care what you do, just win, baby. That's all they want to see. I mean, let's go ahead and spin the block on this one. Listen to everybody talk about the greatest team that's on here. Act like we ain't who we is. This is crazy. This is my, you know what I mean? Go ahead, man.
Yeah. You said you guys lost by a combined 4 points. You guys have also won by probably like a combined 8 points. So it's not like you guys are just
scrapping. Wait, you gotta say 10 points because we got 11 points because we got 11 wins, man. You gotta say 11 right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta say. If you say it, you gotta say it right.
It's a very unimpressive domination that you guys got going on. Very unimpressive.
Impressive. Okay,
doesn't look nice on you at all. The Rams look more impressive right now. Like when it comes to winning,
they do look impressive. They beat the Seahawks. I was impressed by that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow,
I was surprised if the Broncos beat us. And when we play you on the Super Bowl, we're gonna really see.
Gonna make the Super Bowl, brother. I don't know if y'all gonna make it. There's a lot of good teams in the NFC, man. Y'all got a long way to go through. Y'all got a war to fight over there. Y'all got a war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got the Broncos though, but don't be surprised when we beat
easy.
My heart says the Broncos. I just think that it's going to be a lot closer and I think that the Packers really do have a legitimate chance to win this game. But I edge and go to the Broncos.
Okay. LT.
I think the Packers are going to turn the pancakes this game. I just don't. Something's wrong. Like I said, on defense, on their line, man, they just look slower off the ball to me. Not going to trust them this week, especially going into that house. They're 6-0 at home. You're talking about, and we were talking about plus minus. They're what, plus 75? Is that right? Let's see. Yeah, y'all are plus 73 right now. Okay. That's not terrible, not great. They're winning close games. I mean, to kind of put an eye test together, Seahawks are like plus 160. So it's you have those teams that are killing people, and you got those teams that are great on defense, right? This team is a great defensive team. Like I said, I do see them winning this game by a touchdown. I really do. At least. I just don't. I do not trust the Packers. I said it all season. I don't trust them in the playoffs. I don't trust them anywhere at this point because they have that ability to just show up and score 6 points against Carolina. So I'm not. Yeah, I don't trust them at all.
Okay, I'm definitely going with the Broncos. We all know that it's there's no other reason for me not to go with them. You know what I mean, I've watched the Packers. They're a good team. They are. You know what I mean, it will be a worrisome game, but I do think we're gonna pull this one out. Man. I mean, next game we got. I don't know if y'all want to spin the block on this or not, but we got the Niners and the Titans.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not really. Let's spin it. Let's go.
Titans.
LT. He said,
I
was like,
I can't even say that serious. No, Cam Ward might throw 3 interceptions this game and get absolutely murdered. So it's I don't think it's going to go good at all.
Easy.
Yeah, Niners. Titans offensively are not going to know what to do with the schemes and everything that Robert Saleh's got on defense for the 49ers. Even with him having backup players, there's no way they get out of this game with even close to a win. So I got the Niners. Man.
I mean, the Titans are coming off beating the Browns. It could be. It
Big
could
win.
be a good. Yeah, it could
Big
be a
win.
good game. I see Cam Ward. Put off some. The Niners got to start losing at some point. They team really sorry. Other than offense, I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna go with the Niners though, but I think
it was hard for you to say. Wait, I was waiting for him to say.
That
Like,
was really hard.
Like, come on, boy, might not be to say it.
You know how you know the Titans suck real bad?
There's just no way. Ain't nobody picking them. I'm going with the Niners as well on that one too, y'all. Okay. Hey, the next game we got here, we got America's team.
Saints are playing again.
The Dallas Cowboys versus the Minnesota Vikings, man. We're gonna go ahead and start with you, VZ, man. We ain't gonna spin the block on you, even though both of these two teams, neither of them probably making the playoffs. We gonna give you a respect like we gave to LT. We'll give LT respect like you. We'll give y'all respect over here, okay? We gotta give it to y'all. Go ahead.
Somebody go throw eggs at your car later.
I think
All right. Defensively, I like the Vikings. They have a better and a more sound defense than I think that we do. Their offense right now is trash. Even with Justin Jefferson being over there, who is a matchup nightmare no matter where you put him on the field. Their offensive line looks horrible. They can't run the ball. And I think their quarterbacks, whether it be the rookie Brosman, even if you put JJ back in there, I think his confidence is shot. And I think they are slowly realizing that this ain't the guy. And I don't think he can do I don't think they can do nothing offensively. For that reason, I think he's gonna be seeing a lot of ghosts. He's gonna be hearing a lot of footsteps. He probably gonna hold on the ball too long. He might try to force the ball to Justin Jefferson, which makes sense against our offense. And I think JJ, I mean, because he's JJ, he's gonna get some yards. He probably will score a touchdown. I think we probably gonna beat them. I think we probably beat them by at least 2 touchdowns, at least 14.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings is coming off a 31-0 win against the Commanders. Like they had a really good game against them, even though Jettas did nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy, he might have to mess around and find his way of winning without JJ Jettas. They team looks horrible, but their defense is just so dominant.
Defense still sound.
Yeah, that's such a dominant defense. Is CeeDee Lamb good to play?
I'm pretty sure he's going to be in concussion protocol. I don't think he's going to play.
Okay, yeah.
Now, granted, he's got a little bit more time because we had a Thursday game.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be able to get in there, but that concussion looked bad, and
he's questionable.
That concussion looked bad, bro. I'm if it was me, I'd probably sit him and just let Pickens and them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the game I think we can win without.
It was I mean, like the way the Vikings played us, it was like we couldn't do anything. We couldn't do shit. Like if our defense didn't do what they did, we could have lost that game. Like that's how, even though we blew them out, it was that like the Vikings defense is for sure a dominant defense. So, it's gonna be a tough game for y'all. I like the way y'all played the Lions though. Like if you guys don't have a bad first half against the Vikings, it's gonna be y'all probably win that game. But if you guys have that first half again, because the Vikings could do that to you, they could give you a hard first half. I think that's what would take y'all out. But I got you guys as long as you do good in the first half.
LT.
Cowboys, I've said the same thing about them all season. They give away leads very quickly of these games, and they have to come back in the second half the majority of the time, and it's too much for them a lot of the times. And then Dak's going off and really coming back, bringing them back in the game, but it's just too much, right? This is the perfect team
because they can't score.
Exactly.
Yeah, they can't score. Yeah.
I just don't think the Vikings have it.
They can't put up enough.
Like you were saying with the quarterback, he lost his confidence completely. Okay, even if he plays, no, he's awful right now because he's not there. Mentally, he just can't see the field. He's not reading defenses. He's checked out, right? So, and I think the whole team is, to be honest with you, at this point. They have no chance at the playoffs. They're done. So it's, for me, Cowboys easy in this game. I think they'll win by probably 6-10, somewhere in that range. They're clearly the better football team, in my opinion, at this point in the season. I mean, especially after the additions the Cowboys made to their defense, made them better automatically by default because they had no defense before that. So I do think they're going to win this football game. I just don't think the Vikings can keep up with them at all. If the Cowboys scored 21 points, they're going to win the game. So
let me run down this real quick to you guys. You guys tell me what you think. Just a couple quick questions to you.
Here we go.
If a team has a guy throw for 3,600 yards, 26 touchdowns, a running back running for over 1,000 yards, I think they're just their 13th game, or they played 13 games this year.
And they have a receiver over 11.
11 receiver over 1,100 yards, and another receiver over 865, another one over 550.
Damn.
The defense is bad.
What kind of record do you feel like that team would have?
That's a 10-win team.
What kind of defense are we playing with?
That's a 10-win team.
Is that a top 5 team?
You feel me?
What kind of defense?
It should be with this type of. This sounds like an I don't think anyone else probably has this where they have their quarterback thrown for. I mean, he might have the most throwing yards in the league. Maybe only other one I could think of is probably Stafford.
He's second to Stafford.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you got a running back over 1,000 yards already. You got a receiver over 1,100 yards already, and a guy right behind him about to go for another 1,000 yards already. How many teams do you think that a team like that? I mean, wins do you think a team like that would have right now?
They might have like 11, 12 wins. 11, 12
10 plus at least.
Sound like it, don't it? Everybody sound like it. Well, that team only got 6 wins right now.
Okay, now flip the coin. Now flip the coin to be fair.
But did that team keep it? Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Y'all got to go get y'all teams and put all that in the air. I'm gonna put it in the air too. If you building a team, you want a team that play defense and scrape by on offense, or you want the team that score 40 points and lose by 42. You know what I'm saying? And get beat by 42. Everybody know that you want the defense. We don't have a defense. It don't matter how many points and how many yards you put up. If we can't stop people from scoring, they're going to score more than us. And if you know the rules of football, which all you fine gentlemen do, if you play the game and you end the game with less points than the team that you're playing against, you lose.
I'm just saying, man, those are amazing numbers.
Hey, all of us is the worst TV of the whole weekend this weekend is going to be when the defense of the Cowboys is on the field against the offense of the Vikings. That's literally just change the channel.
Dude, you're going to get probably like 2-3 sacks this game just off Buddy being scared.
I'm like, man, those are just really like eye-popping numbers, man. For them to be in the situation that they're in, those are, I mean, good numbers, man. There's no way this team should be in this situation. That's all I'm saying.
They have the same problems with the road.
Defense is trash. That's the reason why you keep not saying that the defense is trash. What happens when y'all's offense was breaking all them records and y'all was clicking and going?
But we were still winning, though. But we were still winning. We went to the Super Bowl.
The resolve of it is you what at the Super Bowl?
We win the Super Bowl.
Lost.
Listen.
You're saying that y'all are losing.
Let's say this though. You know what? That's like a person saying like this. I'd rather sleep in a Rolls Royce. My
team has 1,000%
winning in a Rolls Royce. You feel what I'm saying to you? We slept in a Rolls Royce. When you make it to the Super Bowl, you sleeping in a Rolls Royce.
We lost it. Yanked your ass out in the morning. That ain't so hard.
Listen. We lost in it. We lost in the Rolls Royce. We did.
What I'm saying is the point is proven. The defense is what you want. If we can't even at least have a middle of the road defense, it don't matter what your offense look like.
You should be able to outscore some people with that kind of
team. In the greatest show on turf. If you can't stop nobody, and everybody knows that all we got to do is score first on y'all or get one stop and it's over, we can't do nothing.
I'm gonna tell you what I do like about Dallas. I always go like 50, 60. I go 60 yards pretty much for the running back Williams. I'm telling you, I go like 60, 70 yards for either Pickens and CD Lamb. They're all day long. No. You can get that. You can hit with them. They always are catching their yard. I'm telling you, I'm not talking junk. They do every time. I'm telling you that's like clockwork.
That's on offense.
I love the players. Players are fantastic.
It's crazy to me that they're not winning the games. It's like it's because it's not just you're great on offense. You're not doing the correct things on offense all the time when you're supposed to. They're getting stats, they're padding stats, but they should be scoring more points than what they're scoring.
Do you know why that is?
That kind of offense.
Do you know why that is?
Why is that?
Because they got to throw.
Because they're on the field way too much. Anytime you increase the sample size, you're going to increase the mistakes from the sample size because you're doing more. So if our offense played less because our defense didn't give up the, you know what I'm saying, just let people run down the field and score on us, our offense wouldn't have to play as much. Fatigue plays a part. Injuries play a part. It's a lot of things that go into that. If you run this same route and CD's better than this dude, it ain't gonna be 10 out of 10. It's gonna be 9 out of 10. It might be 8 out of 10. These dudes are still NFL players. They gonna get it's gonna happen. We have no choice but to throw the ball 40 times. Dak is gonna have some picks. It's gonna happen.
Dude does have 1,000 yards rushing. I just want to put that in there. So
I know he has 1,000 yards rushing.
Y'all are rushing the ball too.
When we start winning, you know what I'm saying, and he has, we start kind of controlling the clock. But when we're down, he got like 45, 50 yards. We can't do much. Plus, he don't have nobody to spell him. Jaden Blue been a healthy scratch for like 4 games. Miles Sanders got injured for the season. They bring Malik Willis in off the practice squad once every week to get a 50-yard run and then don't play him no more. It's I
love riling y'all up, man, with this right here. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I do. I knew this was going to get you right here. That's why I had to say what I had to say about it. Let's go ahead and spin the block, man, on this one right here, man. LT, man. LT.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowgirls, man. Let's get them a victory here.
Coming at him. He said the Cowgirls.
I'm gonna get 2 wins. I start talking.
I'm feeling
this week. He ready this week, ain't he? He got all kind of good stuff going on. He said they found their franchise quarterback and everything.
You might as well be out there like
we gotta hope for something. We gotta hope for something, dude.
Man, look. Easy. I don't even know why y'all asking me this dumbass question. I'm going with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys. I have to. And I personally think that we're going to win this game. I think we're going to win it by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Man.
Should.
I might have been convinced that the Vikings could win this game. Hey, the Vikings scared me. Even though they were we were beating them by a lot of points, I was like, this team is dangerous. That's a dangerous team if they can lock in. They beat the Commanders by 31. If that's like they little subtle lock in, that's because you got to think about it. Look, if you look at the potential of the Vikings offense and the potential of the Cowboys defense, that Vikings offense could be monstrous, dangerous team.
Stop it.
The Cowboys defense, I think I'm convinced that the Vikings got more potential on that end. I think that was a dangerous defense. I think I got the Vikings for this.
I'm like, man, me personally, I'm probably gonna I want to go with the Cowboys, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I can go against them, but I bet on the Cowboys all the time, and they lose from me, man. They lose from me. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? I didn't put their name. Listen, you know how you have to add a team to not add a team as a Cowboy. I put them all the parlays. They hit all for all the parlay. They hit all for all the yardage on the thing. Boom. And then they lost the game. They've been losing, man. They lost a lot of games for me this year, bro. I can't, you know, so right now, man, I'm not convinced that the Cowboys are who they say they are, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Cowboys, man, just on this one right here. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I don't like JJ McCarthy. I think that he's just not a good quarterback at all. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's no way they should have promoted him up to being the first. I wouldn't have got rid of Sam Darnold.
Hell no.
Yeah.
He's overrated.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. But yeah, man. Okay, we got one more, man. We can spin the block on this one if y'all want to. We got the Steelers and we got the Dolphins, man. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and start with you, man. Who you got?
Trash teams. I like the Dolphins offense and I like the Steelers defense. You know, it's another one of those things. The Dolphins look crazy. I feel like their offense has been looking really good these past couple of weeks. Not that they've been playing any teams that's too good, but the Steelers, they want to keep control of that. They want to keep control of their division right now. So I think the Steelers have way more reason to win. So I think that's the reason why they will win, is because the Dolphins have no reason to. But yeah, the Dolphins, they're explosive. They could take it, but I got the Steelers.
Easy.
The Dolphins offense to be as explosive as we have seen them to be and know them to be, it does not predicate and start with them passing the ball. It has always started with them running. When Achane gets over 100-something yards, first of all, that dude is insanely fast. And then they got Jalen Wright, the dude that they drafted last year. Ollie Gordon, the rookie that they drafted from Oklahoma State, he had a good year, a good game, a good like 2-game stretch. You know what I'm saying? If they can run the ball, then you take a lot of the pressure off of Tua to make the huge downfield throw. Now he's making wide open Darren Waller across the middle throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want. If they can get that going, it's like they just now realize, like, oh yeah, we can. Now, granted, Achane was hurt, but if you can get them going running the ball, that makes all of their pass plays that much more dangerous. That makes all of the speed that they have that much more dangerous. Now play action is a nightmare because you got Waddle who can just burn you. And what if a safety creeps up to try to stop Achane from breaking off one and burning me too? Somebody's going to get behind somebody. Mm-hmm. At that point, all that Tua has to do is just throw it up there accurately. We know he's accurate. He don't got the strongest arm, and we know he's fragile. You're not getting hit if they're chasing the running back on the play action. If they can get their running game going, I think that this can be a thing. They can probably beat Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh plays in waves. Their defense is pretty good. Their offense is up and down. DK had a random sickness, so I don't think he's going. Yeah, I don't think he's going to play in this game. Aaron Rodgers is going to have games where, or at least a spurt of 2 quarters where he reminds you of like, oh yeah, that's still Aaron Rodgers. The Dolphins defense ain't nothing to write home about. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can still do some Aaron Rodgers stuff against the caliber defense as the Dolphins. I just think that offensively, the Dolphins will probably do more damage to their defense than what the Steelers would do to the Dolphins defense, especially if DK doesn't play. I think the Dolphins get this one.
LT.
You know, I've been real hard on the Steelers for a while now about not being able to finish drives. They kick a lot of field goals, and I think that's kind of been their downfall this season, is not being able to put together those endings. I don't think they're going to have as much of a problem with the Dolphins in that regard because their defense is trash. But that being said, the Dolphins can put up a lot of points, man. That offense can go off at any point in time. You just don't know when they're going to show up. Yeah, you just don't know when it's coming. Look, the Steelers are a team that I feel like their record actually matches the team. This is one of those teams.
Up, down.
You know, you just don't know. I do think they win this game. I'm not a fan of the Dolphins. Like I've been real hard on Tua all season, rightfully so, in my opinion. He's not that dude, and I think this is going to continuously get worse and worse as we go along. And I think this is going to be one of those times when he plays a defense that's actually going to get to him and cause a lot of problems. So I think the Steelers win this one and stay ahead of their division.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Steelers have been playing so sorry too, man. But I mean, the Dolphins are not very good either. But they did. I think they won last week, didn't they?
They did.
Pulled out their game last week.
They're actually playing okay. They got it up.
Yeah,
as of late, they've been playing.
They have been playing pretty good. And I think, any team that's playing pretty good, and I think Metcalf, you said he might be out. DK I think he had like 148 yards last.
Yeah, he had a good game.
Killed him. Without him, you really don't have a running game.
Yeah.
I think that Aaron Rodgers is done for. I think it's just over for him. I think he's going out on the sword. That's the only reason why he's out there playing. He's probably injured. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins on this one right here, just on GP. But let's go ahead and spin the block, man. Who you got?
I got the Steelers for this one.
Easy.
I got the Dolphins, man. They on the 3-game winning streak.
LT.
I got the Steelers by some kind of foolery.
Okay, man. Hey, it sounds like we all kind of got our differences on this game right here. But I think, it could be up. It's up in the air. But this game doesn't even matter really. It matters for the Steelers because they're still in competition. I think they are. I don't think the Dolphins are.
It's big for Tua too. This is a big game for Tua. I'm sorry. I think every game for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He's got to finish the season strong to show them something.
You think they're going to try to get rid of him? Think they're done for?
I think the first consensus is to try to get rid of him. Unless he ends the year on like a ridiculous high, he's getting paid a lot of money. It's going to be hard to move that contract. So if he looks even halfway decent, they're going to justify that by being like, okay, yeah, he's the guy. But if he leans and he starts like breaking apart at the end of the season, or if he gets injured again, I think he's done. They're going to get rid of him.
Try to get rid of Mac. Try to get Mac Jones or one of those dudes like that.
I would definitely try to get somebody like that. Yeah.
Oh, Mac's going to be starting.
I'd rather get Trey Lance over there than have Tua. At least Trey Lance can move.
God damn, that is.
I'd rather have Trey Lance, bro.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tua's pretty much.
He's cooked.
I don't know why they even pump him up like they do, but they really pump him up like he got like 18 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
Man, listen, can I be honest with y'all about Tua? I'm gonna tell you what Tua is.
Tyreek Hill.
Tua came. Not even that. I'm gonna tell you his background. Okay. Tua came from a place
everywhere he went.
He's been number one everywhere.
He got to a league where he had, and he broke all the records in Hawaii.
He played with a team that had every single skill position was number one at their rank. He cannot
uplift the team, bro.
No, and then he goes to college. Where did he go? Alabama.
Yeah,
he went to Alabama to play college where he had the best players. He was on the best team. He had the best offensive line. He never got touched. Same thing. High school through college, he never got touched. Dude, never ever.
There was
unless he was
a
playing
little
Georgia,
span
right?
in the pros where he had Waddle and Hill, and when they first got there and they were clicking, it was like, oh, this offense is going to be unstoppable. He gets injured, it starts falling apart. You know what I'm saying? It just gets shaky. Plus, the Dolphins stay playing cold weather.
He is not the guy, man. I just don't. Once you saw him lose, you saw who he was. In my opinion,
he started talking. He showed you.
Yep. He's very
blamed
different.
Everybody else.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, it's been a good segment, man. We did our thing today, man. I'm proud of everybody's teams this week. Even though your team came up short, easy. You know what I mean? Proud of everybody else's team. I'm not knocking you, trying to put it on you like that either. I feel, the Dallas Cowboys. I like the Cowboys, honestly, man. You guys need to do something about that team. Go ahead.
I like the Cowboys, but question: if each of you had to say somebody right now from each conference that's number one. So if you want to pick your Super Bowl matchup as of right now, who would it be?
Man, you can go ahead.
I already said, Broncos Seahawks. That's what's gonna be.
You think it's Broncos Seahawks?
Rematch.
Not a bad pick. I don't mind that.
Easy.
I'd probably go Broncos Rams.
LT.
I'm gonna go. Man, it's rough, dude. I'm gonna go Patriots Rams.
He said that on purpose. That's the reason why he even asked that question. I knew that's the reason why he asked that question. He just wanted to bullshit.
He wasn't trying to hear both of us out. He wasn't trying to hear both. This is his final jam.
You haven't been messed with tonight. You haven't been messed with, and I already messed with you. I wanted both of you to understand that your team has no chance. No chance.
We're 11-2 right now. You got to show me this in the playoffs. When playoffs come, you got to tell me when it happens. Right now, I'm flying high.
I saw man's face as soon as I asked, dude. He was like, "I know what you're doing."
I'm definitely. I want to see how the Seahawks play the Rams before I pick the Hawks. I want to see how
that's a pivotal game. That's a pivotal game.
If you guys beat the Rams like I think you will, I think you're going to beat the Rams at home. I think you're going to beat them soundly at home. I believe that. So you guys should have beat them last time. That's kind of on y'all. Y'all threw a lot of interceptions and you missed the field goal. You know what I mean?
So that game.
Yeah, but but at the end of the day, you take the L. Now, L could either lead to y'all believing y'all can still beat them, or y'all taking it as we lost to them. So if y'all, that's I think it's Broncos and one of those two teams right there. You know what I mean? Well, either one, and I lean heavier on the Seahawks only because their defense is better. That's the only reason why I lean heavier on them. But I still got to see them beat the Rams first. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to go knock them off. If y'all lose to them, it's a wrap. I no longer.
Home field's big, man. In the NFC this year, home field's huge.
Home field is going to be huge.
In the NFC. AFC, I don't think it matters as much, in my opinion. The NFC, it matters a lot. And
with that, y'all, this is Plays and Parlays. I am your host, Wesley, along with my co-host, the guru, LT, the man, and my guy, VZ.
I mean, put that up on there. Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
Oh, the Saints get killed.
Hey, that must have been up in the 90s. That's when they was actually
Don't shut up. I know somebody who like you know what I'm saying? I know somebody who like.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
All right, yeah.
Please. Hold on.